Hu Tao! Oh. Yeah, she's a voice, god damn it.
Look, it's Hu Tao!
Yes, it's Hu Tao.
She looks kinda troubled. Shall we go say hi? Hey! Stop right there, heroes!
Hey, at least it's his voice. Hello, Xianglin, it's been a while.
What the? Oh, Xiangling!
What you wanted to say, Paimon?
I was just kidding around. Happy Lantern Rite! Hope I didn't scare ya.
Well, no, you don't look like Freddy Fazbear.
Of course not. We were just about to go say hi to Hu Tao. I noticed, which is why I stopped you. We can't disturb her now, or we won't get to see the brand spanking new Director Hu.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I gave her a new outfit as a gift, but she's so used to her uniform that she's hesitant to try it on.
Let's crush her.
Ooh, what kind of outfit is it?
Oh, now you're interested
The
in
bright red one, of course.
fashion.
The color of prosperity and the color of Lantern Rite. But just so you're aware, Hu Tao's not really been herself lately. Whenever I invite her to hang out, she either finds an excuse not to come or spends the whole time staring into space.
She's possessed!
I've tried asking her what's wrong, but she won't even admit there's a problem. Anyway, so
She's possessed.
was my way of saying that I'm here as her friend, and I hope she'll feel better soon. Hyman was just thinking that she looked kind of troubled.
Yeah, she's possessed. But you never see Hu Tao like this before. What could it possibly be? But don't worry, because I'm the Traveler and I can solve your problems. Just then you feel something cool against your face. Someone has crept up behind you and is now covering your eyes. Is Hu Tao? I can recognize the sentence anywhere. Shongli. Shongli is saying, guess who? Guess who? I guess Hu Tao, yes. Ah, wonderful. You still remember my voice, which you cannot hear. That means you have missed me a lot. Happy Lantern Rite!
Wow, Hu Tao! Is that a new outfit? It looks great!
Oh my god. All thanks to Xianglin. Apparently, it was custom made by designer from Fontaine. I hope it didn't put you out too much.
Nope. The tailor happened to be in Liyue looking for a change of scenery
Yeah, of
and
course.
fresh inspiration.
Of course,
We got
Fontaine.
talking and really hit it off. So it was no trouble at all.
Well, that's good. Thanks again, Xianglin. You have exquisite taste.
Oh, stop! I'm just glad you like it.
So, Hu Tao, what's been bothering you? Huh? Why would you ask that? It's my tone of voice? Not as sweet and melodious as you're used to?
Your voice is as sweet as ever, Hu Tao.
I don't know, I wish I could know.
You can't hide how you're feeling from us. No
I
matter
wish
how
I could
hard
know,
you
but-
try.
You're not voiced! Alright. I wasn't trying to hide anything from you, I promise. It's just, I was strongly with a work-related thing.
Work-related? You mean the funeral parlor?
So you see, it's part of my duty as director. Besides, it's Lantern Rite. I don't want you to worry about me when you're supposed to be enjoying the festival. So relax, everything will be a-okay, because Director Hu will find a way.
You stressing about
I don't know how to give her a voice.
First. Guess it must be something super complicated, huh?
Yep, it's doozy. It feels like it's been banging my head against my brick wall. Let's go get Genshin. She'll know what to do.
Huh? You think Kuchin would be able to help?
She can at least teach Hu Tao about work-life balance.
Good idea! Especially
Yeah, but
since
her
it's
pretty-
festival season. I heard the Ministry of Civil Affairs is putting on a street fair with loads of cool stuff to do.
Yeah, but then you just catching in your party. She is, and you get idle for 1 second, and she said, "Come on, stop procrastinating." Like I don't want to procrastinate.
Forget about work for now, Hu Tao. Come have fun with us. Yeah, take some time to relax and recover your energy. Then you'll knock this thing out in no time.
I love to, but I'm afraid I have a meeting to get to. A real meeting. I'm not making just making excuses.
Aw, really? You sure you can't get out of it?
How about this? You guys go ahead, and I'll meet you fair when I'm done. Sound good?
Okay, fair enough.
Where's
But
Guoba,
don't
by the
take
way?
too long. And after the fair, How about we all have a meal at Wanmin Restaurant? My treat, of course.
Count me in. I could never turn down Shanglin's cooking. Oh, she's so so cute.
Me neither. Paimon's drooling already.
Sounds like a plan. Hope your meeting goes well, Hu Tao. Don't worry about me. Get yourself to the fair. I'll join as soon as I can. I'll never know how to give. I don't know, I'll never know what voice to give her. This is a custom gift and envelope style. You can pick up your preferred design and leave a custom message and hand it out to a friend and family. If you are interested, Madame Lanyan, If you're interested, Madame Lanyan, please take a look.
I take it these coins go inside the envelope? They look a little different from regular Mora.
She have no talks. Get empty. That's right. There are special edition fortune coins issued by Coinage Office? That's how you pronounce it? There are 12 designs in total, each engraved with motifs from the Guyan sigils that represent different blessings. Take this one for example. The design is...
The sign of Vice Ravana! Yes, originally an exorcism sigil, widely used in thaumaturgy. These days, it's used as a lucky charm to prevent disaster and bring favor. Oh, I interrupted you, didn't I? Oh, sorry. I just got a little carried away. I meant no offense, Lady Yuhang.
Not thinking, Madame Lan. Really, it's my honor to be a member of the historic Lan lineage. Your ancestors hailed from the 12 tribes of Chenyuvale and were renowned for their proficiency in the mystic arts.
You flatter me, Lady Yuhang. My family are but distant relatives. We would hardly consider ourselves the true heirs to that illustrious lineage.
There's no need to be humble. Your knowledge of the Guyan sigils is pretty impressive. A rare find in the Liyue Harbor of today. True here or not, you do your ancestors proud, and given your level of erudition in this area, I might find myself requesting your help in the future.
Well, I won't deny that I pride myself on my level of learning. So by all means, it would be my pleasure to assist the Lady Yuhang.
Oh my god, Legend is so precious!
Ka-ching! Hard at work with the festivities as usual, huh?
Ah, Edu, Paimon, and Shanglin too. I was just thinking about you this morning, wondering if I get to see you during the festival. I hope you're keeping a reasonable work-life balance this year. Oh, don't even go there. The Minister of Civil Affairs has had to do so much to this Lantern Rite. Oh, before I forget, this is Madame Lanyan, a master craftswoman from the Chenyuvale Artisan Association. She kindly agreed to help the Minister of Civil Affairs with this year's street fair, and in a short while, you get to see her work.
Wow, nice to meet you, Madame Lan.
Hello, Madame Lan. Allow me to introduce...
Traveler, his buddy Paimon, and Shangling. Hello.
She knows everything. It's like you're getting carried away again, Miss Madame Lan.
Oh, sorry. Interrupted again, didn't I? It's just quite exciting. Meeting these 3 people I've heard so much about. I never imagined I'd get the chance.
Oh yeah, I think the lore is that she's never been on Liyue Harbor. So for her, like, oh wow!
I think you mean 2 people, right? I'm just a chef. A good one, but it's not that much to get excited about. You don't need to include me just to be polite. Oh, I beg to differ. The first meal I ate in Liyue Harbor was at Wanmin Restaurant. Shangling's cooking gave my taste buds plenty to be excited about.
Hello, Madame Lan. Nice to meet a master craftswoman.
Please, call me Lanyan. And I'm no master craftswoman. Just a humble maker of handicrafts.
I'm sure anyone who sees your work will disagree. Speaking of which, I'm sure you'll like to see it. Why don't you come with me and I'll show you. Here it is. This is a game for Street Fair where you duel with rattle figures. It's called Immortal Kombat? What? Immortal Kombat? Then we will hear like, wow! And okay, that's. I'll be honest. I don't remember too much of it. I played Mortal Kombat years ago, but I don't remember all the sounds. There are 8 rattan figures in total. Thanks to some ingenious design work, they can move around on their own. Madame Lan took inspiration from the legend of the 8 adepts. Astonishing, isn't it? 8 adepts.
What are the 8 adepts? Are they like adepti?
They're not actual adepti, but 8 legendary people said that they have had adeptus-like abilities, which earned them the title of the 8 adepts.
Wow, Paimon's never heard that story before.
Maybe they should call the 8 inepts. They were only around for a short time, and it was 2 or 3,000 years ago, so their stories aren't nearly as well known as those of the actual adepti. Also, did you notice this here Mingxiao lantern when you arrived in the harbor?
Shaped like a huge tree, right?
I don't see it. Yes, is it that during the Arco War period, there was a divine mountain in Liyue with a giant tree on its summit. The tree was also a god named Tao.
Oh, I think I heard that one from a storyteller once. The sanctification of Tao Du. So
Tao Du.
Tao Du is the giant tree?
And this tree was also a god? Correct. Back then, people thought that behind Tao Du was the realm of the dead, and if you committed grave sins in your life, your soul will be able to pass beyond that tree and into the afterlife.
Even today, in my hometown, people still say things like, "You'll never cross Mount Taodu when you die." It's very insulting, though, so don't go around repeating it.
When the Arco War arrived, Tao Du was dragged into the fight, destroying the realm of death. The boundary between life and death became blurred, and death began to encroach on the realm of the living.
No. And then what?
That's where the sanctification of Taodu comes in. The 8 adepts rose up to solve the crisis, and laid down a great magic array to purify Taodu.
Exactly. After that, Tao Du's remains sank into the ley lines and become a border separating the living of Liyue from the dead.
Wait. The border? The border between life and death? That's where it comes from?
Huh. It does give. It kind of make more sense if you play the Hu Tao quest. Well, I guess also the Natlan Archon quest, but mainly Hu Tao.
So the legends say, but who knows if it's true?
Only Hu Tao knows.
8 adepts must be super powerful if they could purify a god. Are we sure they weren't just adepti?
Yep. And in fact, their tale specifically emphasizes that most of them were ordinary humans.
If I remember right, they were from several groups that joined forces. A Guixiang one, a Lianxiang one, and...
Right! The 3 hermits of Guizhang, the 2 sages of Lianshan, and the 3 beasts of Taodu. Collectively, the 8 adepts. The mainstream narrative holds that the Guizhang hermits and the Lianshan sages were human.
I know one of the hermits was Wind Reader, said to be a founder of the ancient art of human divination. I hope I pronounced that correctly. If I'm not mistaken, he hailed from the 12 tribes of Chenyuvel. His descendants became the Lan clan and kept the art of human divination alive. Madame Lan, correct me if I'm wrong.
That's certainly what the clan genealogies claim, although my personal knowledge of Chiman divination is very patchy.
Patchy. The second hermit story is somewhat more amusing. He mastered the art of fishing with a rod and line and became known to the people as the Yuntai angler. You may hear of Yuntai's sportsmanship, which, in the style I train in, both that style and its more ancient variant have the origins in the Yuntai angler's rod-wielding techniques.
Seriously? Did Shinsho tell you that? Because it sounds like something right out of a martial arts novel. So what about the third hermit?
That will be the Wu Wang Kid, also known as the Old Man Wu Wang. The history goes that he always presented himself in child form. As a hermit, his expertise lay with Gihuang sigils, which he used to catch demons, heal disease, and protect lives from the encroaching presence of death. Wangshen Funeral Parlor should be best acquainted with his story, since their founders were said to be studied under the Wu Wang Kid. They were just ordinary people like you and me, but when faced with mountainous disasters, they used what strength they had to guard the border between life and death. Fortunately, they were aided by their knowledge of a secret art, which the funeral parlor still practices to this day.
So it's true? The Wangsheng funeral parlor really does have a secret art?
I heard from Hu Tao that she has a flaming staff handed down by her forebears.
Is that for Hoba?
Apparently it has special powers used for cleansing rituals. But it could just be another one of her tall tales. Oh, You probably haven't met Hu Tao yet, have you? She's the director at the funeral parlor.
I've never had the pleasure, but I've certainly heard of Director Hu Tao.
Okay, well, these Guizhong hermits sound pretty legit. How about the two sages and the three beasts? What's their story?
One was Sage Hu, a master of gold crafts, and the other was Sage Jian, an expert in bronze mirrors. Very little information survives about these two. All we know is that they practice the secret art of Lianshan, earning the title of two sages of Lianshan.
I heard there's a hidden palace deep in the mountains south of the Stone Gate.
I wonder if this is the one I found.
That's believed to be where they retreated for cultivation.
Is it that the one that has like a huge jade that I don't know what you can do with it? Honestly, I never knew if there's something you can do with it to begin with. As for these three beasts, their retreat was Mount Tao Do, hence the three beasts of Tao Do, as their little suggests. Those three were not humans.
So, what were they? Monsters or something?
They were Ganyu? They were Ganyu?
All three of them?
Happy Lantern Rite, everyone!
Oh, right, Ganyu's here. Okay.
Ah, yeah, Ganyu's here. Oh, hello, Ganyu. Ah, I am so happy to see you. Yeah. Happy Lantern Rite, Ganyu. I am happy to see you. Sorry, I hope I'm not interrupting anything. What is it? Ningwan's back? Yes, others have arrived too. Got it. Thanks. My apologies, everyone. My apologies. Everyone, but I have to go. Ganyu and I have some important work to attend to.
What? Not you too? Seems like everyone's busy with work.
You know what it's like. The festival season is upon us, and so it's all sisters go at the Minister of Civil Affairs. Don't worry, everything's fine. Yes, you should focus on enjoying everything that the street fair has to offer, and if you find anything it's not your satisfaction, we will welcome your feedback. Bye for now, everyone. Yeah, that's all the content we're gonna get for Ganyu this. Oh, but never mind. 1 second, Ganyu. What is it, Edu? Don't forget to take breaks. Looks after yourself.
The traveler's being especially nice today, checking in on everyone's well-being.
Because all of you are my precious children.
Well,
Anyways.
what other option does he have? It's not like he can drag them away from their desks and force them to have fun against their will.
Thanks for your concern. We'll be sure to take care. And I hope you'll do the same. I never rest. I always move left and right.
I actually have something I need to do as well. So I should get to the Wangshang funeral parlor.
Ah, is she the one that had to talk with Hu Tao?
Oh, are you looking for Hu Tao? She's supposed to meet us here so we can grab lunch. Why don't you come with? If you don't mind the extra company, of course.
Not at all. I'd love to. What a nice surprise.
Oh.
Perfect. Hu Tao should have joined us here by now. I guess her meeting overran. Why don't we head to the funeral parlor?
What if we don't?
Okay, let's go!
Well, fuck you then. Earlier just outside the funeral parlor. So in other words, Butler and you like to go without the drums.
Exactly. Since this has come at such a festive time, I'd rather keep things low-key to avoid disturbing the celebrations.
Understood. What about the paper effigies for burning? We can do mansions, chariots, boats, or sedan chairs.
Sure, but let's stick with something small. His lordship has never been a fan of ostentation.
In that case, I'll put an effigy of silk crown. Something to please the family, but not too over the top. Does that sound right?
It sounds perfect. You think of everything, Director Hu.
Great. And will you provide your own scenery casket?
Yes. His lordship had one made 2 years ago, in fact. He sourced an excellent block of gloomwood and had an artisan convert it into a casket. It's currently being stored at the old family house at Yilong Wharf.
Gloomwood is a good choice. Flame resistant, water resistant, and insect resistant. Now, what about the mourning tent in the procession? Did the family say what style they want? We can certainly keep them simple, but I wouldn't recommend foregoing them entirely. You don't want the public speculating about why the Fenian Commerce Guild couldn't seem to afford proper funeral.
It's like you read my mind. Master expressed the same concern, But he also said he has full confidence in the Wangshang Funeral Parlor's judgment in this area.
Very well. Then my suggestion for this stand will be sloped roofs, and one with a ridged spine, two of them curved at the top. There is 6 seats, no more, no less, and all with fresh silk covers. But not just any silk. They should be decorated with the Feiyan symbols. At the front, we want Moongate, a grand preceptor armchair, and bamboo railings. Sufficiently grand, but tasteful and measured. Will this be suitable, Butler Anne?
That sounds ideal. Oh, and we should put some rugs down. Make them tortoiseshell. His lordship is very fond of that color.
That can be arranged. How about the procession?
Master requested no music procession, but 16 pallbearers. Nothing flashy. Plain clothes will do, as long as they're smart and all dressed the same.
Smarter what? And the carriage?
Open sedan chair, please, with 4 pairs of white plaques and 20 pairs of red plaques.
Any ceremonial weaponry and such?
Yes. 2 sets of gold weaponry and 2 sets of soul banners. 4 items per set.
Okay. For the gold weaponry, a 4-piece set will be the mace, battle axe, stirrup, and fist. So 2 each of those. And then we could do 2 clear passage banners, plus 2 each of the flying tiger, flying carp, and flying turtle banners.
That will do nicely.
Alright, last thing. How about the hanging banner and the portrait pavilion?
For the hanging banner, we want an octagonal tube with 8 tassels per corner and a dome of red gauze covering the top. As for the portrait pavilion, we're looking to do one incense pavilion with 2 spare rooms. One is a changing room, the other is a display room, and we'd like a plain white cover over the whole thing.
Did you want the embroidered?
Ah, I knew I missed something. The family neglected to consider that in their sorrow, but it's a minor detail. What would your suggestion be?
Well, the Feiyan Commerce Guild is a large-purpose family with 4 generations living under one roof. As the founder of this family, his lordship could not be more blessed. Added to that, he has reached a ripe old age, lived a virtuous life, and spent his final days in peace and comfort. All in all, he had lived a very complete life, which in this case, I recommend embroidering of a patch of longevity motifs and cranes and deer of youth motifs, to pass on his good fortune to the next generation.
Excellent! I must say, Director Hu, you really understand your clients.
Of course! Think nothing of it. Miss Baiwen?
Greetings, Director Hu. Lady Ningguang has arrived, and she would be most grateful if you could join her at Yujing's house.
The poor Hu Tao is just resting. Wow, that was quick. Alright, I'll head over in 2 ticks. Butler Anne, my sincere apologies, but I'm afraid I have another meeting to get to.
Of course. I've taken plenty of your time already. Don't let me keep you.
Ferry, can I leave you to follow up on the Feiyan funeral arrangement?
Of course, Director. I'll handle it.
Ferry lady.
The Hu family is truly blessed. It seems their directors go from strength to strength with each generation.
I agree. She was born for the job.
Ah, yes, Madam Undertaker. I didn't get the chance to discuss payment with the director.
There's no rush. I gathered from your conversation that the situation is still unfolding. This was just an initial meeting, so that we can make advanced preparations, yes?
That's right. Master asked me to come a few days ahead of time so that things aren't rushed at the last minute. On that note, please do keep everything strictly confidential for now. No public announcements.
Of course. You have my word.
Thanks. Could I trouble you for a pro forma invoice? Easier for the family to review that way.
I'll get that to you in due course. Oh, hello. Can I help you?
Where's Hu Tao?
Mary, we're looking for Hu Tao. Is she here?
You just missed her, unfortunately. She's attending a meeting elsewhere.
Oh. Any idea when she'll be back?
She didn't say, but she only left a moment ago. She could be some time. If it's anything urgent, I'd be happy to take a message for you, and I'll relay it to her as soon as she returns.
Oh, no, it's nothing urgent.
If you'd prefer to speak with her directly, you can always wait till she's free.
Well, this sucks.
Well, this sucks.
Be done with work by now. I guess she's got more on her plate than we realized. Well, there's not much point in hanging around here. Why don't we go eat and come back later? Paimon is getting a little hungry. But shouldn't we wait for Hu Tao? It sounded like she's gonna be a while. Besides, I can always fire up the stove again when she's back. Okay, sounds good. Madam Lan, you must be getting hungry too, right? You should come back.
Langan. Oh.
Madam Lan?
Oh, sorry. I spaced out. Whatever works for you.
Alright, Fairy, we'll head off then. Can you let Hu Tao know where we are when she gets back?
Sure. Take care, everyone. Butler Ann?
Butler Ann?
Do you happen to know who that young lady with the black hair is?
I haven't met her before, but that silver swallow hairpiece makes me wonder if she's from Chenyu Vale.
Chenyu Vale.
Something the matter?
Well, it's just... So the other day when I was out shopping, I ran into her and Master. They were chatting away, and I noticed that she showed him a very peculiar-looking rattan figure. Later that day, as I was moving his lordship to a more comfortable bedroom, I saw something underneath his bed. And would you know it, it was that same rattan figure.
Huh?
There was some kind of spell written on it. It was icy cold to the touch and made the whole room chilly. The whole thing seems very sinister.
Oh my goodness. Are you suggesting that there could be unnatural causes behind his lordship's condition? Well, I've heard they practice Chi-Man magic in Chenyu Vale. Penned head fortune conveyance, fate transference, and the like.
The last thing I want to do is start suspecting anyone, but... With his lordship bedridden and Master urging me to start discussing funeral arrangements, I can't help but think. Sorry. Look at me rambling away.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like you organizing a funeral.
Paranoid. Please forget I said anything, and certainly don't repeat this to anyone else.
Don't forget
Don't
it.
worry, Butler Ann. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor understands the importance of discretion. Client confidentiality is paramount.
Mary, don't forget about it. You remember that cat?
Dad, I brought some friends over. I'm cooking today. Dad? Dad?
Where's Guoba?
Here, Xiangling.
Oh, just wow.
Oh, there he is. He's over at Yingar's place.
Oh, Ingar?
Go say hi.
Oh no. Wait, Timeus? Timeus?
Timaeus? What's wrong with him?
That scent. Oh, this is so embarrassing. A few days ago, he said he wanted to come and spend the festival with me, but he started to feel unwell as soon as he arrived last night, and now he's gone and passed out. I think maybe the journey took it out of him, or perhaps he caught a cold on the way. Anyway, I was about to take him to Boo Boo Pharmacy to see the doctor, so I asked Chef Mao to watch the store while I'm gone.
Wait, you weren't gonna carry him all that way by yourself, were you? Let us help.
Maybe she's strong.
I couldn't possibly ask that of you.
Don't mention it. Let's just get him to the doctor.
If you're sure.
Doctor!
I'm very grateful for the help.
Why don't I watch the store? As it happens, I know a thing or two about perfume.
I'm sorry, I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Oh, this is Madame Lan Yen, a craftswoman from Chenyu Vale. You can trust her.
Oh, a friend of yours then. Thank you, Madame Lan Yen. That would be a huge help.
Xiangling, I guess that means we're free to head back. Let's get cooking so the troops can feast on their triumphant return.
Great minds think alike, Dad. Go on, get Timaeus to Boo Boo Pharmacy. And don't forget to come eat when you're done.
Thank you all.
Yeah, I'll just die of hunger while carrying Timeus. The Timeus, I don't know how they pronounce it. I don't know, the only thing I can remember of him is alchemy is truly fascinating. Meanwhile, you bring Timeus to Boo Boo Pharmacy, where Baishu takes him to the back room for examination. The back rooms? You're surprised to see two other familiar faces there. Oh my god, I won't try to voice it close to his original voice. Hail the star, Paimon, it's been a long time. Happy Lantern Rite. Happy Lantern Rite, Xingqiu and Changyun. Thank you. Here's hoping it will be.
What do you mean by that? Oh no, did you get sick too?
No, not me. Xingqiu. It's alright. These are dear friends. The truth needed to be hidden from them. It's my great-grandfather. A few days ago, he didn't have the strength to get out of bed, and now he's sleeping in a coma.
Oh, sorry to hear that. That sounds really serious.
It's not looking good. We had several doctors come and see him, but none of them could tell what was wrong. And all left without even writing a
None
prescription.
of them could figure out what it was? That seems strange.
Well, he's over 100 years old now. We're surely to come to terms with it. Or okay, yeah, I think it's the same person. The same old man the butler Anne was talking about. Our butler came to see me a few days ago, insisting that great-grandfather has been cursed. He urged me to get an exorcist involved. So I went to take a look inside his lordship's room. There was definitely something strange, chill in the air, but I'm confident it's not caused by evil spirits. What it is? What is it? What is it? Well, it's just a theory. A game theory. But I think that it's fine, you can say. It's a feather of death, a sign that death is near.
Oh no. Xingqiu, this must be so hard for you.
Thank you. I'll be okay. Honestly, my father and grandfathers are the hardest hit by it. But we were prepared as we can by under the circumstances. I believe my brothers already contacted the funeral parlor. I'm here to see if Dr. Baishu can help. My father and grandfather are at home fasting and praying. Hey, Timeus is back!
Feeling any better?
Wait, Timeus is not voiced! He's an NPC! Much better! I feel fit as a twiddle. I'm sure this all because alchemy is truly fascinating.
It's fit as a fiddle, dear. As in the instrument, not the finger twitching.
Oh my god.
It's nothing serious.
Hey, at least your
Probably
voice,
just
thank you, Baishu.
exhaustion from the long journey, then not resting properly afterwards.
It's all my fault.
I'm prescribing a nutritious soup to be taken every night before bed. Here's the recipe. That should sort him out. But if his symptoms persist, make sure to come and see me again.
Thank you, Dr. Baiju.
Looks like Timeus is gonna be alright. That's a relief.
Ingar says you helped me bring me here. Thank you so much. I'll mention it.
Yingar, you should probably get this guy back right away. Baiju says he needs to rest.
Agreed. Plus, I shouldn't keep Madame Lanyan waiting too long. Drop by later when you've got a second, so I can thank you both properly.
Alchemy is truly fascinating. Shut up. Dr. Baishu.
Ah, Master Xingqiu. I won't beat around the bush. The situation is looking a little more complicated than I'd initially thought.
What do you mean? Baishu wasn't speaking the whole truth just now. Timer's situation is exceptionally strange and strikingly familiar to his lordship condition. Oh no! Timeus is going to die! So, Timeus has the same illness my great-grandfather?
It would appear so, although it's debatable whether it is an illness per se. The truth is, they are both aging at an accelerated rate.
Oh shit, Baishu's as fuck. Oh shit, Timeus is going to be a grandfather saying, alchemy is truly fascinating! What? Really?
Yes, significantly faster than the average person. But so far, I have not managed to determine the cause.
Not only does mystify Baishu, even I've heard witness much melody. Unless, of course, it was a long ago that I have since forgotten. Timeus is not proud of his life, so little extra exhaustion is nothing dangerous. But his lordship is so advanced in years already. That's terrible. So something is... Oh, how fucking how you read this? Not being an English-speaking person first, it ruins your life. That's terrible. So something is surreptitiously cutting years off their lives?
Cutting years off their lives? What a turn of phrase. That sounds horrible.
I shouldn't even try using the secret art on Timeus earlier. But it was useless. This is a most stubborn disease.
There are a few other remedies I can try, even if it's just trial and error at this point. This morning I sent Chi-Chi to Mount Chingsa to look for a certain herb. There's still a chance we might turn things around if we're lucky. Oh, and speaking of Chingsa, has his lordship been there recently, Master Xingqiu?
To Jingse village, you mean? Yes, we visit there every year during Lantern Rite to run a clinic. But this year, before the clinic had even started, they sent someone all the way there to ask for medical advice. The situation seems urgent.
And then the patient from Mondstadt, who I just saw, tells me he stopped off in Chingsa village during his journey. I
Oh,
can't help but wonder if there's some connection.
accursed. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe great grandfather visited some friends in Jingse village not too long ago. My father went with him. Aha! Just as we suspected. What is it? I heard the rumors about the gods' remains in Jingse. Is that what is causing this? God's remains? Which one? Well, firstly, I read the book that I bought from a secret vendor, so it's not the most credible source. But the book told of a hidden place in Jingse mountain range called the Hidden Palace of Show Formula. It is enchanted with the 7 and 8 gates method, with which it suppresses countless evil spirits, the most revered of them being a god known as Tao Do.
Wait, so Tao Du's remains?
Tao Do's fuck.
That's what's causing this mystery illness?
Not to steal anyone's thunder, but while I do suspect a connection with Chingsa village, I highly doubt that god remains are the cause.
That's right, there's larger trace of god remains, and Bashir and I will surely have sensed them.
Point. Then what could be the true cause?
Master Xingqiu, I will head to Chingsa village to investigate further after Chi-Chi returns. Hopefully, I will have more answers after that.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Yeah, we're pros at gathering stuff. Just tell us where to go.
Pro
and we'll track down the
gamers.
herbs, no problem.
I am most grateful for the offer. I'll be sure to let you know if I need your assistance.
Thank you for everything, Dr. Baishu.
Merely doing my duty.
Well, you take care of for yourself too, Baishu.
Don't worry about me. I'm keenly aware of my limits.
You get it because he's slowly dying. Hello, Paimon. It's good to see you, but now I must return home and rely Dr. Baishu's words to my family. I'll come with you. I want to take another look to his lordship room. Very well. I think he has Ligma. Bye everyone, and don't worry about me, I'm doing fine. In all honesty, I've never been close to with my grandfather. As my father and grandfather, given his age, he really wasn't speaking much by the time I was around.
Hey, come on now. We get that you don't want us to worry, but there's no need to downplay it, alright? We should be supporting you here, not the other way around.
I was a lot more smarter than I remember. I guess it's been a long time since we met. She's still so dumb.
Hey! Paimon's always been smart.
Recently a phrase that Hu Tao always says has been on my mind a lot. Live in life, die in death. Oh, like that one song in the live your life. I forgot the full lyrics, but it's such a great Genshin fan song. But she must be exceptionally busy in these days, as I barely see her at all. So how about we'll go for a meal together in a few days' time, when everything's calmed down? Sounds good. I'm free whenever. Then it's decided. See you in a few days. What is
Even
Ligma?
though Baiju ruled out God remains as the cause, Paimon still wants to get to the bottom of this Tao Du business. Oh, it's a shame Kuching had to disappear before she could tell us more.
Lanyan seems quite knowledgeable about it too.
True. Then let's head back and ask her. Come on, Xiangling's waiting on us too.
Lick my balls! Lick my Fortnite balls!
Ah,
Hello.
You're back. Thanks again for helping me get Timaeus to the doctor. Please, take this Mora as a small token of our gratitude.
Usually, if I barely lifted a finger, I mean, Timaeus it doesn't have any weight. Well, that's gonna be an understatement. I know you carry me all the way to Boo Boo Pharmacy with one finger on every night. I can thank you enough. Please, let us give you something for your efforts.
Paimon thinks you're misunderstanding what that phrase means, but okay.
You'll have to excuse him. I think his efforts to learn the local dialect have fried the language part of his brain.
Alright, well, no more studying for you. Go get some rest. Doctor's orders. And if you take a turn for the worse, get back to Boo Boo Pharmacy right away.
By the way, where did Lanyan go?
Ah, yes. I almost forgot to mention. She said she went to catch up with Director Hu. She told me to pass on the message.
Wait, so she left?
Who? Ingar, Electric. Oh, what's this? Is Sandal Spring under new management?
Perish the thought. Miss Yingar had to run an errand, so I'm just watching the shop until she gets back.
I see. Well, Miss Temporary New Management, can I show you for 3 boxes of red dust under rolling clouds?
Red dust under rolling clouds. I think that rings a bell. Not a scent the average young lady would choose, though.
Correct. So you probably won't find it over the shelves. More likely hidden in the corner at the back somewhere. Will you mind digging out?
Not at all. One moment.
Legend is so cute. that pretty face which also have no
Here,
toxicity on
Is
it.
this what you're looking for? If I'm not mistaken, it's used exclusively for ritual purposes.
Oh, a little of culture, I see. That is not common knowledge.
Let me wrap this up for you.
Wait. I see it now. You're from land lineage of Chen Yuvale, are you?
Huh? How can you tell?
Your hairpiece is a jade plum silver wing, one of the 3 immortals of Tao Du. I'm right, or am I right?
How did... Sorry, who are you?
Let's just say I'm a fellow lady of culture, but alas, I'm in a rush today, so I have to say goodbye for now. I will be again soon, Miss Temporary New Management.
Huh?
Huh?
Grandpa was right. Leo at Harbor is full of hidden talents. I would never have expected the average perfume customer to be so knowledgeable.
Director Hu, I gotta say, that outfit looks really good on you.
Why, thank you, Miss Yingar. I was just procuring some perfume from your fine establishment. Your temporary replacement provide magnificent service.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Wait,
Alchemy is truly fascinating.
Hey, we're back. Thanks for watching the store, Madame Lan.
Miss Yingar, that person you spoke to just now. Who was that?
Hu Tao. Director Hu Tao of the Wangshun Funeral Parlor.
You can see Shaggy in the background. And where's Guopa?
Huh? But I thought she wore the funeral parlor uniform. With the Harmony hexagram hat?
I guess she just changed into something more festive for the festival.
Shoot! I was face to face with her. And I had no idea. Sorry, Miss Yingar. Something's come up. Please let the others know I had to leave.
And boom.
Huh? What could possibly be so urgent?
And then she just
Fortnite
ran
balls.
off after Hu Tao. Weird.
Oh, that's association. Maybe she'll be at the funeral parlor.
Are you going to look for her? If so,
Oh.
could you take this with you? I just found it in the store.
Huh? Wait, isn't this one of those rattan figures?
Whatever
Rattan.
it
Oh,
is,
rattan,
we
oh
don't
yeah.
sell them. So I'm guessing Madame Lan left it here by accident.
Yeah, well, she definitely makes these. Although, this one's pretty different from the one she made for the street fair. Plus,
Is it the one with the
sigil on it for some reason.
like the one that mentioned the butler?
Not the kind of thing you see every day, that's for sure. It could be important, so if it does belong to Madame Lan, I'd like to get it back to her as soon as possible.
Well, then let's head back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor again. Whatever it's for, the sooner she gets it back, the better.
We should put bombs on her belongings.
You are gonna concentrate on resting and recovering for the next few days. You hear?
Yes, madame. Whatever lady wants, the lady gets. Because alchemy is truly fascinating.
Now there's a turn of phrase I could get used to.
The alchemy is truly fascinating. The funeral. The funeral. Sorry.
Miss Undertaker, are Hu Tao and Madame Lan back yet?
Sorry, I'm afraid not.
Really? How strange. They were definitely heading this way.
But the food.
Hu Tao had another appointment. Any idea where we might find them?
We're gonna leave the Shangri's food getting cold, huh?
If it was anything business related, I expect the director would have let me know. I was aware she had a meeting earlier today, for instance. But she doesn't keep me informed about her private affairs.
So you're saying Hu Tao is dealing with private
It's
matters?
possible. The director seems to have had a lot on her mind lately. In the past, she'd usually show up to work in the mid-morning. But recently, she's been getting here before the sun's up. She said she's had trouble sleeping and has been dreaming more than usual.
She getting sick?
Sleeping? Are we talking about the same Hu Tao here? That doesn't sound like her at all.
I mean, I never know if she actually sleeps or not.
You might want to talk to our consultant, Zhongli. He's closer to her than I am.
Zhongli?
Oh, good idea. How did we not think of that? So, where could we find him? Probably sipping tea somewhere, right?
He's just across the road on the second floor, watching an opera.
By
If
Yunjin?
you listen carefully, you might be able to hear it.
Yep, Yunjin.
Oh yeah, Paimon here's singing.
Come on, let's see
Seems like
Yunjin
Zhongli
and
is the only
Zhongli.
one taking it easy today. Let's go say hi.
But the food? Oh, well, okay, fine. We'll leave to food getting colder. Remarkable, Miss June. You have breathed fresh life into old classic, and I dare say, I surpassed the original. You flatter me, Miss Zhongli. Miss Zhongli, wait, no, you flatter me, Mr. Zhongli. I just glad my voice held out. I'm a little out of practice.
Nonsense, Miss Yoon. You are as stunning as ever. And if that was you out of practice, well, the official Lantern Rite performance is sure to be truly sensational.
Hey, Zhongli. Hey, Yunjin. How's it going?
How's it going? Wow, Edo and Paimon! What a lovely surprise. Hello. It's been so long, old friends. Are you here for the opera?
Oh dear, what a pity. I'm afraid you just missed today's performance. And Miss Yoon needs to rest her voice now, or she'll strain it.
It's okay, Team Master Liu. These two are good friends of mine. If they like to hear me sing, a few more minutes won't do me any harm.
Aw, thanks,
God, I
Yunjin.
can't speak.
But hopefully you don't think we came here just to show up late and demand a private performance.
Oh, of course not. I'm guessing you're here for Mr. Zhongli then. Oh? I might be of assistance.
Okay, so a friend of ours left something behind at a shop. We're trying to return it to her, and all we know is she's probably with Hu Tao. Any idea where Hu Tao might be?
The director is a free spirit who roams far and wide. She could be most anywhere. Yeah, very accurate.
Great, well this is just fantastic.
This is something important. The thing she left me, I mean...
That's the thing. We don't know what it's for, but we want to get it back to her as soon as possible just in case she really needs it.
Show the rattan figure.
Oh goodness! That's what you're trying to get back to her? But isn't that a pentad rattan?
Penta rattan? So you recognize this?
Haven't you heard? The word on the street is that the patriarch of the Feiyun Commerce Guild has fallen gravely ill. They say his family found an ominous-looking rattan figure in his bedroom. and there was a Pentad fortune conveyance talisman on it. That cursed thing must have been put there to steal his good fortune. It's destroying his health, wealth, and every other good thing in his life. And based on the description, your rattan figure looks suspiciously similar. It could even be the one that... get it away from me. I don't want that thing anywhere near
Yeah,
me.
something tells me that actually is saving the grandfather, Sichel's grandfather, but by making sure he's safe, he needs to get like sick. Probably that's what is happening.
Relax, it's fine. This one definitely belongs to Madame Lan. Besides, we've had it on us this whole time and nothing bad's happened to us yet.
Madame Lan? You mean from the Change of Veil Artisans Association?
Oh, now that would explain a lot. The Lans of Chenyu Vale practice Chi-Men magic. This Pentad fortune conveyance business would be right up their alley. This leaves only one question unanswered. Namely, why would the Lans of Chenyu Vale have a bone to pick with the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
What? Did you listen to yourself? You can't seriously believe all that. You'd sooner convince Paimon that Rex Lapis was a slime.
Huh. Latter is certainly the more compelling theory. Master Liu, you appear to have been misinformed by these rumors, and also failed to notice that Guyan his sigil on this particular rattan figure.
Oh. Please enlighten me, Mr. Zhongli.
This sign, this is the sign of Vaisravana, one of the 4 main exorcism sigils, a most upstanding and auspicious sign, by no means cursed. As a matter of fact, a series of fortune coins bearing the exorcism sigil recently entered circulation in Liyue Harbor. I am somewhat surprised that you didn't recognize it, Master Liu.
Oh, yes, of course, I remember now. Thank you for jogging my memory, Mr. Zhongli. I am humbled by your superior erudition.
This makes way more sense than Madame Lan going around trying to curse people to death.
His rattan figure they found in his lordship room must have been put there by someone in his family to bring good luck.
In that case, there's a good chance Madame Lan also purposely left this behind to keep Timea safe and well.
In all likelihood, yes. Then we have to return it there.
Guess we don't need to find her so urgently after all. We were just worried that losing this might have ruined her plans. But that said, what did she need Hu Tao for anyway? And what is Hu Tao up to that's keeping her so busy?
Any idea, Zhongli?
About it for some reason.
I said any idea, Zhongli? The director's mind is a labyrinth. I could not hope to comprehend. She probably has more things that she's thinking about than the rest of us combined.
Are any of those thoughts the kind that might keep someone up at night?
She has never mentioned that. But as director of Wangshen Funeral Parlor, she has solemn duty to balance the forces of life and death in Liyue. I was surprised and even a little unsettled if she were truly as carefree as she appears. I agree. I know Hu Tao for a while now, and for all her eccentricities, she takes pride in what she does. As her friends, we should just be for her when she needs us. Indeed, the director's competence is the only reason I can afford to sit here and enjoy a fine cup of tea and listening to the opera.
Having a competent boss isn't an excuse to slack off, you know.
Maybe he's free time. I think Mr. Zhongli just means you should have faith in Hu Tao. There's no need to worry about her so much.
Fair point. Somehow seeing how calm Zhongli is about the whole thing does make Paimon feel much more at ease.
And he's always calm. You two ought to be enjoying the festivities. The Lantern Rite only comes once a year, so make the most of it. If you're still worried, then take this. Mwah. What is it? What is it? A future coin. It has recently become customary to give them as gifts. So in spirit of the season, this is my gift to you.
Wow, Zhongli actually left the house with cash? Now
He has money!
right to remember.
Goodness gracious. Mr. Zhongli, that looks like a very special coin you have there. Is that one of the fabled Rex coins?
Rex coins?
Yes.
Why does it look like a crypto
Look at the design
coin?
on the face. It's quite different from the typical coins you see in circulation. It appears
Sign
to be a
of
symbol
face.
of Rex Lapis. There's no doubt about it. This is a Rex coin, which means it once passed through the hands of the Lord of Geo himself.
I wonder why. This is simply a curio I picked up from the street vendor, Master Liu. Almost certainly a replica, but I can introduce you to the vendor if you're interested.
Oh, so it's just a souvenir then? I assumed it was a family heirloom of great value.
Edu, please take this. May it bring comfort where your mind is troubled.
So it's an anti-anxiety coin?
Anti-anxiety coin. Well, it just removes your anxiety, that's it.
Well, even if the coin itself is a replica, the symbol of Rex Lapis is still genuine. And if the symbol is real, so are its effects. So as long as you have this coin, Rex Lapis will always be with you.
I have
Mr.
power
Zhongli,
strongly with me.
Would you mind showing me to the vendor from whom you acquired this coin? I wouldn't mind procuring a little of the Lord of Geo's good fortune for myself.
Very well. The walk will do me good. Friends, may we meet again soon. Ambor. By the way, I'll be performing the sanctification of Taldu on the day of Lantern Rite. That's the one I was practicing earlier. It's only a few days away now. I'd be honored if you'll come and support me.
Oh, that's what you were singing just now? Paimon definitely wants to hear the full thing. We'll be there. We were actually learning about the 8 adepts earlier, but we never found out who the 3 beasts of Tao Du were.
Ganju! Don't you remember? Oh, really? Well, for starters, the 3 beasts of Tao Du are also known as the 3 immortals of Tao Du. They were Lone Butterfly of Crimson Flame, the Jade Plume Silvering, and the Golden Eyes Celadon Mare. The 3 auspicious beasts, with all power to take on human form.
Oh, so they really weren't human, huh? The Lone Butterfly sounds pretty self-explanatory, but what about the Silverwing and Celadon Mare? What kind of creatures were they?
Silverwing was a swallow and Meladon Mare was a white horse. Legend holds that after purifying Taolu, Silverwing and Wind Reader went wandering together, but the white horse retreated into seclusion. Have you ever read Moonlit Bamboo Forest? The story mentions that a white horse that roamed the Genshin story range. A lot of people think she was the Golden Eye Celadon Mare.
Oh, cool! So, what about the butterfly? What did they get up to?
Funerals. The Lone Butterfly gave her life during the purification spell. She was the only one of the 8 of sacrifice herself in this way. Even though the 8 had remarkable powers, purifying a god of Taudu's caliber was no mean feat. They had to resort to a secret art called the 7 and 8 Gates Array. The method involved obfuscating one of the gates so the evil can escape. The Lone Butterfly was in charge of the gate that was chosen to obfuscate, and so she disappeared from the world in the process.
That's so tragic.
But all was not lost. According to the legend, Old Man Wunwang, another one of the 8 who looked up to her a lot, took her mantle and kept her legacy alive.
Interesting. Huh. And then he taught that to the founders of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, right? Didn't they train under him?
Exactly. That's where it feels like fate come into play. After giving her life to restore order to the realm of the dead, some chance meetings ensure that the future generations continue using her methods to guard the border between life and death. So although she herself disappeared from the world, the mission to protect Liyue is still alive and well, thousands of years on. Anyway, that's basically the whole story of how 8 adepts purified Taodu.
Now we finally have names for the full roster. Thanks, Yunjin.
My pleasure. I haven't performed this opera in a long time, so I still have a fair bit of brushing up to do before I'm ready. Don't practice too much or you will tire your voice out. Thanks, I appreciate it. See you around. Goodbye, Eugene, I love you. Hello. Hello!
Hey guys! Are you finally done? I've been waiting forever!
Yeah, the food is cold.
Oh, Xiangling, what are you doing here? Tracking you guys down, obviously. It's honestly a little rich that you're out here telling everyone else to take care of themselves, and keep a good work-life balance when you are apparently too busy to eat?
Because I'm the traveler and I'm here to solve your problems.
Keep this up and I'll have to drag you to the dinner table and force-feed you my delicious cooking against your will. Here we are. I present to you Chef Xiangling's
She bring it here.
drunken plums in snow. You must be starving, surely. Go on, dig in.
Wow, this is so nice of you, Xiangling. Paimon hadn't noticed how hungry she had gotten, but smelling that food is making Paimon ravenous.
Sounds like you have a tough life, hey Paimon.
Ha!
Sometimes you feast, but sometimes the traveler lets you go hungry. You should ditch the traveler and hang with me from
Yes,
now on.
yes, yes,
You'll
yes,
never go
yes,
hungry
yes,
again.
yes, yes, yes! Please, Changlin, please.
Ooh, now that is a tempting offer.
Enjoy watching her eat your whole business into oblivion.
Oh, come on! It's only one extra customer.
Yeah, just stay with Changlin.
I was only kidding. I know Paimon loves to eat, but I think it'd take more than food to pry her away from your side. Anyway, enough about that. Time for you guys to eat. Whatever your plans are after this, they'll go much better on a full stomach.
Fuck!
Hey there! It's us again!
Hello, you two. I'm so sorry, but if you're looking for the director, I'm afraid she still hasn't returned.
What? She still isn't back after 2 whole days?
Is that normal?
Not exactly, but it's not unheard of. The director is unpredictable sometimes. She's been known
Unpredictable.
to disappear for up to 2 weeks.
Oh,
Okay, well, in that case, a couple of days isn't a huge deal. Hu Tao will be Hu Tao.
oh, coming! Hey, I spy into the star in Paimon. Man, how exciting been? Happy Lantern Rite.
Oh, hey, Gaming.
Happy Lantern Rite, Gaming.
So, what brings you here?
I'm gonna make a delivery to change your veil. It works out nicely, cause my dad eager for me to get home for the holidays anyway. So 2 birds with 1 stone.
Hold on. A delivery from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor to Chen Yu Vale? Is this for the Feiyun Commerce Guild by any chance?
Wait, what? Have you been learning fortune telling or something? How could you know that?
No. We just ran into Xingqiu a couple of days ago, so he told us the news.
Oof, you scared me there for a second. I thought you would spunk a leak, and the one job that we were specifically told has to be extremely hush-hush. But it sounds like you found out another source, so we're all good. Miss Undertaker. Why I think of the Undertaker from WWE? Miss Undertaker, is everything ready to load it up? If so, I'll do a quick inventory scan and then we'll be on our way.
The goods are ready for inspection. This way, please.
Her name is Fairy Lady. Fuck.
The last we heard, Baiju was still trying to figure out a way to help Xingqiu's great-grandfather. So, did it not work then?
Oh, the Baiju part is news to me. But anyway, the master from Feiyun Commerce Guild said that they want to ship some items back home to get ahead of the situation. I guess they're hoping for the best and planning for the worst. So don't worry, there's still hope.
Ah, gotcha. Hey, Traveler, do you think we should go see Xingqiu?
Yeah. Before you run up on a wild goose chase, Master Xingqiu's already back home in Chenyuville, and his brother made a trip together. Something about checking if any repairs are needed at the family home.
That doesn't sound promising.
Let's check in Baishu.
Yeah, he's sure to know what's going on.
Baichu. Alright, well, better get moving. Next time we're going for dim sum. I heard dim sum a few days ago, and I didn't know exactly where they come until Gami said it now.
Baiju, what are the chances? We were just
Baichu.
about to go looking for you.
A much coincidence. He was searching for you too.
I was indeed. Traveler, there's a situation I need your help with.
Has his lordship taken a turn for the worse?
No, his condition is stable for now. This is a different situation. It's about Chi-Chi.
Chi-Chi?
Chi-Chi? What's wrong with her? Has she passed out too?
She still hasn't come back from her herb gathering trip.
Oh.
It was 2 days ago that she left, and she was supposed to return the same day.
climbing slowed her down. Or maybe she got bored of work and turned it into a vacation.
Given Chi-Chi's unique condition, we always make sure to write the agreed return time in her notebook.
There's also the rule in the notebook which says, not finding herbs, okay. Getting home late, not okay. But she's now over a day late and still no sign of her herbs.
Yikes! Has this ever happened before?
Never. Hence our concern that something has happened to her. She posted a commission at Adventurers Guild yesterday.
But I've dealt with many adventurers in the past, and they don't always fill me with confidence. So I'm not comfortable leaving the search for Chi-Chi to them alone.
Neither am I. Just this morning, some of the adventurers were back already, saying they found a place where Chi-Chi went missing but got spooked because it was haunted. Needless to say, they did not catch a glimpse of Chi-Chi herself.
In short, right now, you are the only person I feel I can trust completely.
Oh, where did you send her to go herb gathering?
Wulong Hill, in the Chingsa mountain range.
Chingsa again, huh?
Indeed. It's looking increasingly likely that something untoward has happened up there. I saw 2 new patients yesterday. Their symptoms were identical to those present in Timaeus and his lordship.
We can discuss that later. Right now, we should go.
Finding Chi-Chi is the #1 priority right now. We'll update you as soon as we can.
Thank you both. I'm counting on you.
And I'm counting on myself. The future power has no master. Using Terrace calls the something.
Is it just Paimon, or is this place creepier than ever?
Yeah,
I really hope Chi-Chi's okay.
it just basically changed the the ambience.
Look! It's another one of Lan Yan's rattan figures! Does that mean she's been here?
Probably and likely with Hu Tao.
Just what are they up to? Oh, Paimon's got it! They came here to go ghost hunting! The people from the Adventurers Guild did say Wulong Hill was haunted. Hu Tao knows all about ghosts, and Lan Yan's rattan figures have all those witness sigils on them. So she must know what she's doing too!
Then what happened to Chi-Chi?
1 second. Oh, okay. Hear Paimon out. Chi-Chi's a zombie, so her joints are stiff. That means she can't run too fast, and so she must have gotten kidnapped by a ghost.
A perfectly logical argument, but somehow it's still not very credible.
Alright then. Well, let's keep looking for clues. We'll see who's right
Idiota.
soon enough.
You idioto.
Huh? What was that sound?
Fortnite! Yeah, sorry, I won't say that.
Ah! Ghost incoming!
It's Yelan! There! Let's go! Hold up, it's me.
Yelan, what are you doing here? We were told this place was haunted. Well, guess it kinda was, just not by ghosts apparently.
That's right. I managed to scare off a few rookies adventurers, but it looks like you are not easy to spook. Except when you play FNAF. Anyway, don't go any further. There's danger up ahead.
But we have to find Chi-Chi! She went missing around here and she could be in danger.
I'm aware of the situation. My contacts in the Adventurers Guild filled me in. I found a herb gatherer's basket far away up the mountain, possibly belonging to Chi-Chi, but I don't think she's here anymore.
Huh. What makes you so sure?
Because I scoured this whole place while looking for clues. That's how I know the immediate area is safe. But beyond this point, I can't be sure. So you're here to look for Chi-Chis as well? No, I'm investigating the non-disturbance here. About a month ago, the Ministry of Civil Affairs noticed an unusual spike in numbers of elderly people seeking medical care in Chingse village. Plus, they all seem to be suffering from an unknown illness.
Matthew noticed that too. He's convinced that something's up in Chingsa village.
Actually, we discovered the source of the problem isn't Chingse village itself, but where we are now, Wulong Hill. But the village isn't far from here, and the elderly residents are particularly vulnerable, which is why they're burned it off it.
The plot thickens.
I'll bet Hu Tao and Lanyan knew something.
Probably. If only we knew where the heck they'd gone.
I might have some idea.
Really? So where are they?
Somewhere difficult to reach. For now, you should come with me. We need to speak to Ningguang.
What? Why?
Don't act so surprised. I just shared top secret information with you. Surely you didn't think I would let you walk away.
What are you gonna do?
Well, we are friends. I'm kidding. Ningguang is well aware of this situation with Director Hu, and everything I've seen suggests us that Lanyan and Chi-Chi end up in the same place as her. Come on, Ningguang will explain everything. My goat, I love you. Beidou! In the past, I would say no way. I mean, I'll be happy to join you, but I'm not about to tell my crew they won't get to go home for the festival this year. That goes well with the saying, unlike what I hope you're saying to say next. To lesbians. You sure have a way with words. Alright, fine, it's a yes. The Gate of Fright could you store for us, yeah? I'll handle it. And you have to count on the great Captain Beidou to answer the call of duty. Save the compliments. Just make sure you pay my crew properly. And Lantern Rite, so they'll expect it 5 times their usual rate. The deal is sealed. And then the trap is sprung. Well, you got me now, so what about your share, How much will that rob me off? Oh, please. Firstly, no one can rob the Tianshuan. Not even me. And secondly, give my share. It's my gift to you. Go buy yourself a new beat her with it. So gay! Let me a trip for the market, right? Anyone is so fucking gay. I'm really surrounded by my two favorite girls of Liyue. Oh hey, it's Edo and Paimon.
Ahoy there, Captain Beidou!
Ahoy, matey! It's me, Foxy, the pirate fox! Ah, little Paimon. That bright-eyed enthusiasm is exactly what I was about to say Ningguang. The ship. Exactly what Ningguang needs. She's conscripting by you, by the way. That's a real backbreaking work lineup for you.
What?
Sorry, I gotta dash. See you around, folks. Folks. Ah yeah, and happy Lantern Rite. Happy Lantern Rite, Beidou. I love you. You're still my favorite. My first main. Yelan really knows me well. She brought you two here without needing to say a word. Beidou said you were conscripting us? Beidou never passes an opportunity to wisecrack at my expense. She's not exactly wrong though, is she? Eren Paimon has actually been there before. That makes them the perfect candidates.
Been where? Where's there?
I know you're looking for someone, and I don't wish to waste your time, so I'll get right to the point. For what I understand, Director Hu Tao, Chi-Chi, and Miss Lanyan are currently stranded inside the border. Exactly what I thought.
Border? The border? That border?
Yes, that border. The border between life and death.
Whoa! When did you find out about the border? Wait, and how did you know we'd been there before?
Ha, come on.
Oh, right. Literally your job to know that kind of stuff. Fair enough. Good job.
Are you sure they are at the border? Time is limited, so I can't go into full detail, but let me give you a brief of background of the current situation. 1 month ago, the Ministry of Civil Affairs became aware of the unusual illness affecting the elderly of Qingse. A couple weeks later, Director Hu came to report a potential disturbance in the border. The Ministry of Civil Affairs investigated and sure enough found an ominous... How you pronounce that again? You know what? Presence of Wu Hill. Then 3 days ago, Hu Tao come to us again, this time to update us that she has now ready to go to the border and investigate the situation in full. We had agreed to meet again yesterday, but she failed to show up. That's when I sent Yelan to investigate further. Director Hu's last known location was Wu Hill. Same goes for Chi-Chi and Lanyan. I'm about 90% sure all three of them are stuck in the border.
If even Hu Tao can't get out, there must be something seriously wrong.
Uh-oh. Now that you know this situation, you're willing to travel to the border and rescue Hu Tao and company. Your prior experience exploring that realm makes your best hope.
Of course! If our friends are in trouble, we'll help however we can. But there's one problem. Last time we went to the border, Hu Tao led the way. We don't know how to get there on our own.
I'm guessing Ningguang already talked about that. And you can seek assistance from the Conqueror of Demons in what you need. Of course, Xiao! He will show you the way.
Oh, Xiao, of course!
Yela must prepare the travel over the border herself before you two enter the picture. Well, naturally, he has briefed the situation. Understood. We will head out right away. This rescue mission is of utmost importance. Director Hu must be brought safe back and sound. Consider it done. Then I'll wait here for good news. I love you, Yelan. We got lucky. If I'd gone, I don't know what my chances will have been. Don't go putting your feet up yet, Yelan. I'm afraid I have another mission for you. Yeah, I figured that might be the case. What's the situation? The gate array. Now that we found the location of the gates of life, concealment, fright, and injury. Is that right? Genshin and Ganyu are handling the gates of life, concealment, and Captain Bede has agreed to take the responsibility to guard the gate of fright. What gates are talking about? Leaves to the grade of the injury have racked my brains, and the other than the Conqueror of Demons, I can't think of anyone more suitable for this one than you. Ah. I see. It is in the chasm. Chasm! That's right. As the remaining 4 gates, we are working to calculate their position, based on what we know about the array so far. It shouldn't take so long now. When I last saw Director Hu, she said that if worse come to worse, activating the 7 and 8 gates array may be our only option. Oh, okay, I remember now. But if you have doubts, I would like to hear them. I don't know how much about this magic array, but doesn't it involving obfuscating one of the people involved? Ooh. That is what troubles me too. Let's continue this discussion another time. Hey, Xiao is just here standing.
Xiao, you're already here!
Of course. It's you too. Where's Yelan? There has been a change of plan. Do you have any idea how dangerous this mission is? Yeah, that you love me so much, you worry so much about me, let's just go already.
We'll be fine! Danger's never stopped the traveler before, has it?
I've literally been in the night real, the night kingdom in Lapland. This is going to be easy. The border between life and death is a treacherous place at best times, and the recent disturbance will only make it worse. You will face great peril at every step of the way. There's people stranded there. We have to get them back.
Exactly. Plus, we made a promise to Ningguang.
Please, go back and tell them to send Yelan instead. Oh, you're so worried for me.
What? Are we not good enough?
I will feel more comfortable sending Yelan. She is private to a secret art practiced by her clan. Plus, she has extensive experience practicing in battle. If anything was to happen to you, Edu.
Oh, so you're just worried for his safety.
Exactly.
But he has extensive experience in battle too.
It's pretty obvious that he's so into us, Paimon.
Come on, think of something.
We probably Zhongli will go.
Huh?
Shh.
What
Shh. So shall the Rex coin from Zhongli.
Oh, yeah. So, this is a protective talisman that Zhongli gave us. It even has the symbol of Rex Lapis on it. See? He said we'd better get Hu Tao back, safe and sound, or there will be consequences.
What she said that word. Consequences.
Consequences.
I love it. Your attempts to mislead me are futile. The coin is clearly a counterfeit. Carries only the symbol of Rex Lapis and none of his power.
Drat! Zhongli swindled us!
Hey, Paimon, what's worrying you, Xiao? I fear bad karma I carry will only disturb the border further. So while I can show you the entrance, I cannot venture inside with you.
Oh, so that's what this is about? You're worried that you won't be able to rescue us if something bad happens, huh? Paimon can understand, but still.
I'm not the one you should be worried about. Also, we should just rely on Shambly using his powers like when we were trapped in the chasm.
Right! Hu Tao understands the border better than anyone. Without her, no one has a clue how to handle this situation.
Plus, we've been there before.
Yep, that makes us the second most experienced border goers after Hu Tao.
Yeah, I don't think so, but yeah. We have experience. Let's trust us. Ah. Very well. Then hold tight.
Ooh, that was fast.
The border should be nearby.
So, do you know the spell to open the border?
No. Balancing the forces of life and death has always been Wangshan Funeral's powerless domain. I'm not familiar with their craft, but since the border has been disrupted, Feather is leaking out. We simply need to find where the leak is. That will be your entrance. Evil conquering!
That was amazing! So you can see Fetter?
With my Adepta's power, I can sense the presence of the abnormal. Whether it's Feather or not, we shall see soon enough. Let's go! What's the famous word that Shao says? I know, I said it before, but I forgot.
Monsters!
The fire has sent them into frenzy. Stand back! Something. I mean, yeah, this is gonna be easy. Worthless! Disappear! You forgot to say that. This is a place.
Looks like it was Fetter you saw back there after all.
As I said earlier, this is for us I can accompany you. Roderick's doing more harm than good. You'll be on your own from here. Don't worry, we'll be okay. Lean your head for a second. A kiss? Oh. Kabiru da... I don't know how you pronounce that, sorry.
Huh? What did you do?
I now have shining eyes. I place witness sigil on your forehead, so I can show you my power of perception. Now you'll be able to see the feather. There's no knowing what things are like in there, but hopefully this will help. When you find them, call my name. I will open the passage and pull you out.
Thanks, Xiao. You've thought of everything. Back in a jiffy.
Be extremely careful. Aww, such a softy. Let's cross the border! Let's go! I like request team, but
recognizes this place from last time, but something feels different.
You know, since I've been playing Genshin in a new account, well, not a new account, pretty much I play in the server, Europe server. I forgot how domains were like more of puzzles before in the early quests. Now it's more straightforward, probably because people are like, yeah, we don't want to do puzzles, and like, okay, fine.
The path ends here. Should we jump down?
Isn't this one where
we did it last time?
Isn't this where you were like trapped in the loop? And you had like a collect 2 candles to be able to open the door and escape from the loop. I mean, pretty much the same domain, isn't it? It looks, it's very similar.
Huh? We're nearly at the end, right?
Oh.
How come we still haven't found them yet?
So we skip that puzzle. Let's go.
Also, it's kind of hard to tell that there's been a huge disaster here. It seems just as serene as last time. Maybe try using Xiao's ability.
And it's really been years we've been here, huh? Yeah, I still remember some stuff from the quest. Oh, there's some like fast coup.
Hey,
oh.
That's one of Madame Lan's rattan figures. It just ran away. Let's go after it.
Catch. Hey, I didn't catch it. Where are you going? Good.
The rattan figure is covered in feather. How did that happen? Let's see if there are any more.
Yeah, I can only spell it. Hey, you! Where are you going? Catch.
Why would Madame Lan leave her rattan figures here? If It's like she's using them to cast some sort of spell.
Exactly,
But
Mija.
if there's two, Paimon bets there's gotta be more.
Just go one of the lamps. Yeah, that one. Stop being lazy. There you go. Paimon? What is happening? Oh! Am I Lanyan or I just got teleported as Yala? What do you see, Lanyan? Okay.
Oh, is this what the border actually looks like now? It's horrific.
Uh-oh, more problems with the dead.
The best rattan furniture is made from strands that are smooth, thin, and strong like silk. Furniture like that can be just as precious as a silver family heirloom. That's no exaggeration.
I believe you, Lanyan. I believe in you. Oh. Gigi! Sleepy. Don't fall asleep, Chichi. Your ribs are too much better. If you fall asleep, you'll never wake up again. But so sleepy.
Focus on my voice, Chi-Chi. You are not feeling sleepy. You are the most awake person in the whole world. Even if everyone else falls asleep, you are going to stay wide awake.
All words asleep. Chi-Chi awake. That was impressive. I didn't know hypnotism worked in reverse.
Even so, it doesn't really solve anything.
Hang in there. I'm close to figuring out how to get to the exit. Want to close my eyes and dream.
Fight it, Chi-Chi. Fight it.
A dream, huh? Alright, Chi-Chi. Let me help you with that. Now listen closely. This is how your dream is going to go. Pick up herbs and in the blazing song, Chi-Chi wipes her brow. Picking herbs, Chi-Chi. She finds a temple on hill and goes to seek the Tao. Temple on a hill. An old priest meets her at the door. Surprise! Her name, Hu Tao. Huh? Hu Tao? She grabs young Chi-Chi with her hands and buries her deep underground by Rex Lapis. She'll never be found. No, don't bury me. Help. Not so sleepy now, are you? No, wide awake with fright. Oh.
Drat! Hu Tao, we've got a problem. Somehow they've broken through my illusion.
Uh-oh. The monsters, you mean? Monsters.
Don't be afraid, Chi-Chi. We'll protect you.
No, I am the monster! Montigator Golf!
Finally found you.
Sorry. What the? Oh, so it was you guys. Edu, Paimon.
Oh, you frightened me for a second. I thought my illusion had been undone by a bunch of monsters. How did you find this place?
Let me guess. The Tianshan sent you. And then she asked if I miss our meetings.
Wow. So Hu Tao really planned ahead. She knew someone would come after her.
It's dangerous. Take this. And I give her a plushie of Little Monty. And he sounds, hey, little guy.
It's not as simple as that. This place is changing constantly. Director Hu has found the exit plenty of times, but it would always close before we can get to it.
Oh.
Don't worry. We've got you covered.
Call Xiao's name. Xiao. You found them? Oh, the Conqueror of Demons is coming? Why, thank you. No need. I'll open the passage now. And then we can escape. Well, monsters.
Drat! They must have sensed the new way out.
Let them come. In their funeral, courtesy of Director Hu. This will take me a minute or
Hey,
so.
we gotta fend them off.
I'll help too.
Wow.
Okay, we escape.
You see, Xiao? Told you we'd be fine.
I'm glad you made it out.
Excuse me, sir. But are you the legendary conqueror of demons?
You may spare the formalities. Is everyone okay? Well, alright, but Chi-Chi absorbs a little too much feather. Let's start from the beginning. What exactly happened? I was picking herbs. Then I saw a hole. I tried to block the hole. But instead, I fell in.
There's clearly something special about Chi-Chi. If I'd absorbed that much feather, I don't think I'd still be around to tell the tale.
Chi-Chi's condition is certainly unique. But regardless, it was still a risky call.
Well then, let's get her to Boo Boo Pharmacy, shall we?
I'll take her. Your work is still not done. You should return to Eugene Terrace.
Oh, true. We shouldn't keep Ningguang waiting any longer. She's probably as stressed as a slime in a hot spring by this point, right?
A slime in a hot spring? What? What is this analogy? I highly doubt
Okay,
it.
well, we can discuss that later. Let's just head back.
What does that mean? How exactly works that? Like, is it the element matters? Like the elemental slime? That doesn't make any sense at all. A map!
Ningguang! We got everyone back safely!
Hi! More beards! Impressive work, Hello. You were even quicker than I expected.
Paimon thought you'd be super
Still don't know what
anxious
points are
having to
getting
wait
clearer.
for us here at Eugene Terrace, but you seem as calm as ever.
See? And you two should be hopping around like a slime. I still don't understand what the fuck Paimon said. If I can trust you, then I really don't know who I can turn to. My apologies, Lady Tianjuan. I promise I'm not usually late for appointments, and alone by a whole day. I hope you can understand. No apology necessary, Director Hu. It was my mistake letting you go to the border by yourself. Don't say that. I didn't think the situation would go this bad. How bad is this bad? I'd like to know too. How dangerous is the situation we face? How does it compare to previous cases? Way worse. Like, way worse.
Huh? So this isn't the first time? I've never heard of this happening before.
It's a secret. Well, don't forget, border is a part of natural landscape. It's more like an old house that's gradually falling apart. So it requires maintenance every once in a while. Sometimes every few centuries. Sometimes every other decade or so. And of course, this is the responsibility of the Wangshen Funeral Parlor. In the past, talk towards it go... In the past, talk towards it go was a few small feather leaks. Then it's an easy fix with our secret art. It burns it all no problem. But this time is different. Inside the border, it's like the whole world has been turned upside down. So do you have any idea what's the cost of this? Not so far. No. Maybe it's the abyss? I doubt it. I haven't found any traces of abyssal
You're
activity.
thinking about Natlan, right?
Yep.
It did feel kind of similar, but not exactly the same. Is Lily's border anything like the Night Kingdom in Natlan?
Yeah, I'm glad they brought that. Yes. I heard a little about the crisis there. But as far as I understand, the Night Kingdom is a true realm of the dead, while the border is more like a boundary world between life and death. Yep. It's a demarcation line. Life on side, death on the other. So if the border fails, souls will pour out, and the whole thing becomes a chaotic mix of life and death. Just like what happened all those millennia
No
ago.
wonder so many people have been aging faster than normal.
The symptom of bed and creation of the world of living.
Then what should we do now?
Running away further won't do any good. Because the issue is the border itself. Lady Tianjuan. Oh, Tianjuan? That's how you pronounce it? Tianjuan? Oh fuck, I forgot again, I'm so sorry. Any progress on the 7 and 8 gates method I mentioned last time? Yes. We did get the location of four of the gates. We should be able to pinpoint the rest of the array before long. Well, already? The Tianchuan doesn't mess around. Several strokes of luck were involved. Our nation is blessed with good fortune.
That Gates method you mentioned. Are you talking about the one from the sanctification of Tao Du?
That's the one. I've seen the state of the border. I can't think of any other way to fix it besides a completely do-over.
Do-over? You mean make a whole new border?
Oh god. No, not the whole border. Just the part that has been giving us grief. It's just as well reconstructing the whole thing be much more different. What is the 7 and 8 gates method? The 8 gates refers to the 8 key notes in Liyue's ley lines. Life, death, repose, concealment, initiation, terrain, fright, and injury. They can be used direct to the ley line's energy. As a requirement for activating the array master will select one gate from 8 to subdue evil, cutting off its exit path by using ley line's power to obfuscate themselves.
What do you mean obfuscate?
Exactly.
As in, disappear from the ley lines completely.
Oh!
Never to be seen again. Taking the banished evil along with them.
So someone has to die for this?
Not even die, just disappear.
You can't
Entirely for the
seriously be
existence.
considering this.
No, don't worry. That's a traditional interpretation, but people just assume because of the lone butterfly sacrifice herself. But let's not forget that we are purifying the whole god. As bad as things are now, it is still a far cry from what they have to deal. Besides, the border isn't completely ruined, so we're only fixing part of it. Ruin? If you ask me, as long as the array master can withstand a huge blast of feather, it'll be just fine. So we're using Chi-Chi? Ah, do you have any proof of back of the statement, Director Hu? My proof is that I know the most life and death out of everybody here, unless anyone wants to dispute that. Yeah. No one? Okay, good. Looks like we are all in agreement. In that case, we can plan our next steps as soon as Tianjuan has found our remaining 4 gates. Director Hu? Something to add, Lady Tianjuan? No, there is something else I would like to ask about. But it might not be my place to do so. If you do not wish to answer, then please, pretend I never said anything. Sure, what is it? Do you believe today's border crisis could have anything to do with the Wong Hill disaster from over a decade ago?
Huh? There was a disaster at Wulong Hill? What happened?
Some sort of natural disaster, wasn't it? There used to be a village there. But
Oh, the
then
one
there
that's
was a flood
abandoned.
or something. Took a lot of lives. And all the survivors moved away. But that doesn't explain how Wulong Hill became the dark and gloomy place it is today. Maybe there was more to it.
No, Lady Tianjuan, I don't think these two events are related. Excellent. I put my mind on ease. Everyone, let's be here again in 2 days. We should know the location of all the gates by then. Alright, I still have a lot of preparations to make, so I'll be heading back to the funeral parlor now.
Sounds good.
Bye-bye,
If we're all done
then.
here, I'd better get going too.
Wait, Lun Yan. Paimon meant to ask. How did you know where to find Hu Tao?
Oh yeah,
Did you already know something was wrong with the border?
what about your I forgot how they were called, rattle fears.
That? Yeah, I definitely owe you an explanation. Why don't you meet me at the Adventurers Guild later? I just need to write a letter to my family first. I want to let them know I'm fine. And I also have some questions I want to ask them.
Alright, then we'll see you at the Adventurers Guild.
We could meet in a better appropriate area or place. Okay, it's fine then. What's bothering you, Ningguang? The Wulong Hill disaster has always haunted me. Still, if the director who says that the incidents are unrelated, probably shouldn't pry any further.
Traveler! Paimon! Over here! Perfect timing. I literally just posted my letter.
Nice.
Anyway, back to your question. Let me guess. You're probably thinking I predicted the border crisis with some kind of mysterious magic.
Well, citizens of Chenyu Vale all experts at Cheeman divination or something?
Do we even know exactly what it is?
No, that's simply not true. Yes, the Cheeman arts have been practiced in my clan for many generations. And yes, Wind Reader is listed as one of our ancestors in the genealogy, but my family are only distant relatives. We branched off from the main family line long ago. By my grandpa's generation, the only Cheeman he knew was a few parlor tricks. Put it like this. My grandpa makes a living telling fortunes in Yilong Wharf, but I'm making more than him just selling my handmade arts and crafts.
Huh.
Huh. So why exactly did you come to look for Hu Tao?
Because Grandpa's readings have gone sideways recently. The romance and career fortunes are doing okay, but when it comes to longevity, everyone's readings suddenly saying they only have a few years left to live.
Huh.
It gave Grandpa quite a fright. Fearing backlash from his clients, he closed shop and shut himself away at home, trying to divine an answer to the strange readings. But after days and nights of divination, the only clue he got was Wangshang Funeral Parlor. Right around
So
that
he can see the
time,
future correctly.
I happened to receive an invitation from the Ministry of Civil Affairs to organize a street fair. So I figured I might as well drop by the funeral parlor to see what Director Hu might know about all this.
Oh. Wait, so your grandpa's divinations were correct all along, weren't they? The longevity readings were affected by the border crisis, and Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was the answer. Because
It's certainly
sorry.
looking that way. Apparently, every soul in Liyue is now living under the creeping shadow of death.
That's
But so
interesting.
far, we are the only ones in the know.
I have another question. What's the deal with this rattan figure?
Wait, that's the one I left at Miss Ying Art Shop. It's actually a product of genuine Cheeman art. It's engraved with an exorcism sigil to absorb inauspicious energy in their owner's place, so they won't come to harm. I had no idea you'd been holding on to it all this time. I guess it was meant to be. You're
Meant to
more
be?
than welcome to keep it if you like.
Like that one song
When I
from
first arrived
Girlsman
at
Cry?
Liyue Harbor, I passed by a large house and felt a chill go down my spine. So I made a rattan figure and gave it to the young master there.
To Xingqiu?
Later on, I also sent something similar around to Maus, so I made another one and left it at Scent of Spring. Then I followed Director Hu to Wuwang Hill, only to find she disappeared without a trace. While I was searching the area, I found Miss Chi-Chi. She was stuck in some kind of crevice, and she seemed to be blocking something from coming through. When I tried to pull her out, we both got pulled into a cold, dark place, which I soon discovered was the border. We wandered around aimlessly for a while, until we ran into Director Hu. She lit some incense and was burning Fetter left and right with a flaming staff. But there was just too much. There was no way she could hope to get rid of it all. Worse still, the Fetter blocked off the way we'd come in, trapping us inside. Thank goodness you came to our rescue.
Oh, she had a pretty smile.
Whew, what an ordeal. Still, your family sounds more impressive than you let on. Didn't you use some kind of illusion magic in the border?
Oh yeah, isn't it?
Yes. Actually, that and the rattan figures are things I learned from one of my cousins in the main branch of my family. She's been practicing the Cheeman art since she was little. She's also the one I posed some questions to in my letter back home.
Questions about the 7 and 8 gates method?
Wow! Good guess.
I can read your mind.
I want to know for sure whether sacrificing one of the participants is a necessary part of the method or not. I figured she might know.
Huh? But Hu Tao already told us it won't come to that. She said we just need to make sure the person can withstand a strong blast of fetter.
I certainly hope that's true, but I can't help but feel uneasy about it. I haven't known Director Hu for long, but I get the sense that she prefers to keep the truth bottled up sometimes. Sure, she talks a lot.
Yeah,
and isn't
excuse
afraid
us,
to
as
broach
I
dark
suspect.
and uncomfortable topics. But she really hasn't said much in the way of her own private thoughts. It's like she's already got a plan and is keeping it to herself.
She will sacrifice herself.
You mean, you think she lied to us?
I wouldn't call it lying per se, but remember when the Tianquan asked about the incident at Wuwang Hill from a decade ago?
Yes.
Yep. Hu Tao said that it doesn't have anything to do with what's happening now. Are you saying they actually are related?
Do you know anything about what happened back then, Lanyan?
I just heard that there was a flood. But given everything that's going on, I think it likely had to do with the border as well. That would at least explain the strange weather going on at Wuwang Hill. I remember my cousin saying that around that time, the Wangsheng funeral parlor set up an altar on top of the hill. I just assumed it was for a funeral. But now, I can't help but wonder if it was some sort of ritual to try and fix the border. Anyway, the ceremony was hosted jointly by two former directors of the Wangsheng funeral parlor, namely Hu Tao's father and grandfather.
Also, that's the grandfather's right. The grandfather was the one before Hu Tao.
Oh, really? Hu Tao's never mentioned her dad to us before. How strange. So you think there's more to the story, huh?
Yeah, but since she brushed it aside when the Tianquan asked her about it, I don't see how I can broach the topic. I've only known her for a few days.
I guess we should go talk to Hu Tao ourselves.
Huh? You think we should ask her about it? But she's never opened up to us about family stuff before. What if she sets us out?
Then that's her choice. All we can do.
Alright, let's go find her and take it from there.
You relax, Paimon. Not something else to say,
I hope
Lanyan?
my family will write back to me soon.
What's she looking at?
Tao!
Hello. Hello, Paimon. What's up? You haven't spoken in 5 minutes and you're missing me already? I always miss you.
Yep, so we thought we'd come hang out with you. What were you looking at just now?
Something so amazing. You wouldn't believe it, but I'm not showing to you. Why? Is it a secret photo of me? Oh wow. Why the travelers been so like Rizzler lately on Atl since Natlan started? Because like, what the fuck? When? When it has become a thing? Seriously? Though, you probably shouldn't joke about that. You don't want to jinx it. Jinx it how? Well, people in this picture keep appearing in my jeans lately, and none of them aren't around anymore. So keeping you out of this picture is probably for the best. I quit joking around. Here, take a look.
Huh? Wait, are they?
Her papa and grandpapa. Oh! Yeah, my dad, my grandpa. And without this picture, I probably have forgotten what my dad looks like by now. When he passed, I was too young to understand what was going on. Ooh, did he die? Do you imagine they had to do the pillars thing? No, the 7, 8 thing, I forgot the full name, Gates. That has to sacrifice? Ooh. Everything I know about my dad, I learned it from my grandpa. So, what happened to him? There was a border incident in the Woman Hill a dozen years ago, when I tried to use the Art of Homa to burn away the feather, but he slipped up and suffered little exposure to it. He died on the spot.
That's awful.
Well, never mind.
So, is that what made Wuwang Hill the way it is today?
It was for his... Oh, what? It was because of his father? Her father? Sorry, fuck. Yep, his mistake didn't just cost his own life. It took most of the village out and left lasting changes on Woman Hill itself. Thankfully, my grandpa managed to deal with the fallout, but that's not to say he escaped unscattered. He didn't even make it to the 60 before he passed. So your grandpa was affected by the incident with your dad? Well, he never admitted it, of course, but given how fit and healthy he was before that, I would expect him to have a few more years in him.
Sounds like you blame your dad for all this.
It appears to be the case. How could I not? It would be one thing if he was just a spoiled brat who never amounted to anything, but he was a genius. He was, and still is, the best spellcaster in our family for generations. Grandpa always called me gifted for mastering the Wungshen arts by the age of 8. By the time my dad was 8, he already hosting rituals and is incinerating Fedor all by himself. Fixing the border crisis should have been a piece of cake for him. And he messed up. Who else there's to blame if not him?
But maybe the question is, why did he mess up?
Or maybe it was on purpose? Because he was on board director. Every past director has burned away all of their belongings when they passed on, leaving at most 1 or 2 items behind. My grandpa, for example, left only his hat behind. But my dad? He left a whole pile of stuff, including this meaningless picture.
Doesn't that show how much he cared?
No, only shows that he was unable to let it go. And the fact that he couldn't let it go is precisely why he fell during the ritual. He was too attached to his aging father, his young daughter, and the world where we all together. That's why he hesitated in the final moment, because he was afraid to die. He lost focus and that one, taking his life and many others. In this line of work, we know better than anyone how hard letting go can be. We see it all the time. But as funeral directors, it's one thing we cannot allow ourselves to fall victim to. Like Grandpa always said, we should live in life and die in death. That's the whole basis of Wongshen funeral parlor's existence. Unfortunately, with my dad, this teaching went in one ear to another. He really let everyone down.
You don't need to be so hard on him. Sure, he made a mistake, but he can't have meant for things to turn out this way.
You're missing the point, my little Paimon. It's precisely because he's my dad that I choose not to hold back. There isn't a father in the world who will disapprove of their daughter being outspoken. Because father's biggest fear is that once he's not around anymore, his daughter will never get to be that carefree, says the little kid ever again. I'm gonna keep talking trash about him all I want. And if the chance he ever overhears me, he'll take some comfort from me knowing that I never stop just being myself and living my life my way. Anyways, so that's a brief story of Woman Hill for you. Anything else on the agenda? Thank you for being so open with us. You think I'll hide it from you? Nah, you're better bots than that. Plus, you did just rescue me from the border, so I owe you big time. Answering your questions is like the least I can do.
Alright, in that case, Paimon has one last question. Earlier, you said that no one will have to die when the array is activated. Is that the truth?
Yes, in highly professional opinion, yes.
Okay. That's all Paimon wanted to hear.
Lie. Try not to dwell too much on this stuff, okay? There's still 2 days to go, so check out the street fair and enjoy yourselves. You said it yourself, remember? Gotta keep reasonable work-life balance. I'll see you enjoy the rest in 2 days. This time, we're gonna turn dead to ashes while the kitty stretches.
Whoa, everyone's here already.
But not me. Hey Paimon, did you have a good rest?
Yep, pretty good, thanks.
How's the situation looking? Since we last met, we've picked up patient numbers in Liyue Harbor.
Also, my cousin wrote back to me. She mentioned that people have started to get sick in Yilong Wharf as well.
Oh no, it's spread to Yilong Wharf now?
But as long as we solve the core problem, the feather in people's body will dissipate and they'll make a speedy recovery. And the good news is, thanks to Tianxuan efforts, now we have the location of all 8 gates.
Woohoo! So what's the plan?
Tonight we'll develop the array and set of a Homa altar at each of the gates. They will enable the funeral's parlor secret art to incinerate the feather. Since the gates are interconnected via ley lines, the secret art will be amplified to all Liyue. Not a single wisp of feather will escape the grasp. And it's gonna be the biggest purification ceremony in the funeral's parlor history. Okay, so where are the location of the 8 gates? You needn't to worry. They are accounted for. Fuck. You needn't to worry. They're all accounted for. Actually, you already knew the location of the first 4 days ago. Genshin has set out to the Gates of Life in Liyue Wharf, and Gaio is en route to the Gate of Concealment at Mount Aokan. Rito is covering the gate fight at the Guyan Stone Forest, and Yelan is tackling the gate injury at the chasm. Last night we confirmed the location of the 4 remaining gates. The fifth is at the gate of the Rendihua Marsh, which the Conqueror of Demons has pledged to defend it. The 6th gate is a repulsed Chingse village, the one has claimed by the Bubu Pharmacy duo. The 7th is the gate of initiation, located here in Liyue Harbor. Lanjan and I will set this one.
What about the final gate?
Last but not least, the gate of death at Wuhan Hill. Let's be honest, has Director Hu written all over it?
Wait, so you've assigned all the gates already?
I wanted one! Sorry, you got here too late. Let me take the gate of death. Are you trying to steal my job? Nuh-uh, hands off.
But the gate of death sounds so dangerous, and you only just got back from the border.
She's a professional here. You're right, it's the most dangerous gate, which is exactly why it needs an expert on life and death like me. If you don't have to take the gate, go to steal the entrance instead. Edu, I appreciate your eagerness to help, and as it happens, Miss Lan and I do have a matter we'd like to discuss with you.
That's right. But let's discuss it once Director Hu's done with you.
Wait, so Director Hu does need me for something? Sorry, I went ahead to tell him that I'll be stealing you for a little while. I haven't had too much time to enjoy myself this Lantern Rite, and come this evening and I have to leave the city again. Which means I'll miss out all the lanterns. So I want to use this little downtime I have to handle some fortune coins. And to my friends, then I can at least say I did Lantern Rite this year. Fancy joining me for that? Okay, that's actually cute. Absolutely! This is the one thing Director Who's had to look forward to. Otherwise, she never had to say the woman heal by now.
Oh, so you were waiting for us all this time?
Aww. It's okay. Since time was tight, I already asked the Tianchuan to pass along my fortune coin to all the people handling the gates. I'm grateful for their help. It should have been be the funeral's for responsibility after all. Think of nothing, Director Hu. Anyways, I have few friends left to visit the Liyue Harbor. Let's do the rounds, shall we? Human arts and rite of Homa, the spirits calm and life restored. Yeah, I was able to read it.
See you shortly, traveler. We'll be waiting.
About the 8 gates.
Oh, you want to learn more about the gates? Well, as you heard earlier, the gates are basically 8 key nodes in Liyue's ley line network. You must be wondering why the Ministry of Civil Affairs had to do so much work to find out the locations of the gates. Well, the Chiman arts teach that the state of the ley lines is intricately linked to human activity. In other words, the gate's locations are subject to change over time. For instance, before our ancestors moved to Chenyu Vale, they lived near the chasm. My grandpa says that back then, the gate there was the gate of life. Yet all these years on, it's become the gate of injury.
Huh.
So we had to map out the gates all over again to make sure we're deploying the array properly.
So they just change the name as whatever they feel like to be changing them, huh? Don't forget to come here after Director Hu would start with you. There's a favor I would like to ask you. Do people assigned to the 8 gates? You want to drop and say hello to them? Well, you better hurry if you want to make them back in time. Well, I mean, it shouldn't be hard to find them, isn't it? Why does it have a line? What? Is this a visual glitch? Guys, I just found a visual glitch. I don't know if this is related to the gate.
Take it easy.
I'm not sure, and I'm not finding like any clue about where this is leading to, but it is interesting to find this visual glitch. Little Hu Tao there. Hey, I'm not stranded out here. You want to actually rope you into this to
We
this
heard you
shit.
were taking part in the 7 and 8 gates method, so we came to see how it's going.
Oh, the Gate of Fright. Ah, you already know what's that. Since ancient times, the Gate of Fright has been known as the Gate of the Great Misfortune. It usually shows up in place filled of fear and desolation. I guess this checks all the boxes and all the demons for slappy surprises here. But Cruxley is right at home in this place like this. I didn't have to work tonight, so I'd love to make you. So I'd love to take you to a walk around the area. Edu, Paimon, how are you feeling after the trip order?
We're feeling great, thanks. We just heard you were taking part in the 7 and 8 gates method, so we came to see if there were any issues.
About the Gates of the Rain, no need to worry. The Gate of the Rain symbolizes fire and volatility. Yellow stands for light, growth, and prosperity. For that reason, it is in a somewhat auspicious gate. The greatest challenge of tonight will be found here, but at Hu Tao's Gate of Death. I'll do my utmost to alleviate her burden. Ah, fancy seeing you here. Do you have visit with Director Hu to attend to?
Whoa, you really gather intel like it's going out of fashion. But anyway, we heard you were taking part in the 7 and 8 gates method, so we came to check in.
About the Gate of Injury. It piqued your curiosity, huh? Well, this one of the least fun gates there is. The Gate of Injury symbolizes wounds that end loss. It's one of the 3 gates of great misfortune, along with the gates of death and fright. A long time ago, was actually the home for present day of Chenju Vale. But as you know, there was a huge disaster here. My ancestors fought alongside the Yakshas and gave their lives to save leeway from peril. And that's why it has to be me here, guarding this gate. Unless you got other burning questions, I will ask you to leave at once. I still remember the time we explored the depths of this place together. I still remember it. It was like pretty much my first, no, not my first event, but it was very cool. And I trust you haven't forgotten how dangerous it was. It's still dangerous, but I'm the traveler, not here to solve your problems. Ah, hello, Paimon. What brings you here?
We heard you were taking part in this 7 and 8 gates method, so we came to see how you were doing.
I see, so anyone explained the situation to you already. About the Gate of Life. The Gate of Life symbolizes growth, prosperity, and revitalization. It's the most auspicious for all 8 gates. And as you can see, the gate is currently situated at Yilong Wharf. Later tonight, I'll use my power of this gate and Director Hu Ratan figure to take some of the Feather Blast for her. With each gate, helping to share the load. Yes, and she will make it through the crisis. I know you can do it, superstars! Hey there you two. I wasn't expecting your companion here at Mount Aokan.
We heard you were taking part in this 7 and 8 gates method,
So
we
we're
came to
seriously,
see how you were doing.
yeah, about the Gate of Concealment. Don't worry, this gate is a safe of refugee, peace, and good fortune. It's the perfect place for Master and the other Adepti to live in seclusion. I believe they're currently discussing something in Master's abode. Once the crisis is over, you're more than welcome to go and stay here for a little while. It'll be good for your health. Oh, thank you. Hu Tao, Edu, and Paimon.
Oh, I didn't expect to see you here at this hour.
Yeah, I'm sick. You're about just to set out to Qingse village. I guess we got you just in time. Then we're here to deliver some fortune coins.
You're in unusually good spirits, Director Hu. Even pesky Baiju gets a fortune coin today.
Yeah, they don't like each other, so it's kind of surprising to see this. Of course. There's enough for everyone. Here, this one is for you.
It's the sun symbol.
You're absolutely right, Dr. Baishu. In terms of your peskiness, I mean. So, I'm afraid I will be wishing you success in your medical immortality-seeking endeavors. That will just make things unnecessarily difficult to me. The sun symbolizes peace and harmony in the world. My wish is that shall be cured all of their ailments before arriving at your door. So you'll be spared the sight of pain and suffering. Haha, I see. Director Baishu hoping that you got out of business, Baishu. Junction, this one is for you. Let me see. Ooh, a cross symbol. The cross symbol represents growth, prosperity, and balance between heaven and earth. May you soon regain all power and memories you possessed in your prime. That's very thoughtful of you, Director Hu. I assumed you also brought one for Chi-Chi. Oh, for me. Yup. This peace symbol coin is for you, Chi-Chi. It symbolizes safe passage. In other words, stay away from dangerous places the next time you go herb gathering. If anything were to happen to you, or Miss Baishu, we'll be in a real pickle. Because he had no one to study the secrets of immortality from. And I'll be affected too, of course. I can bury you if I don't know where you are. Got it.
Aw, it's nice to see that Chi-Chi's recovering well from all that fetter at the border.
I'm a zombie. Zombies can't get sick.
In fact, Chi-Chi insisted on joining me at the gate tonight. She's determined to help eradicate the fetter.
Aw. Bad feather. I don't like it. It can make people sick and then Bashu has to heal them. It can also make people die and they have to get buried by Hu Tao. Too much trouble. Don't worry, Chi-Chi. Tonight we'll solve the problem once and for all. Alright, everyone. We won't overstay your welcome.
One moment, Director Hu.
What's wrong? Huh? Wait, what are you doing? She's healing you. He's healing you. Aha! So the secret art works even when there's no illness present. Like a sensible step forward by Inwashi's research.
Tonight, you will stand guard over the Gate of Death, the most ominous gate of them all. It may not help much, but I transferred a little extra life force to you. May it help you stay alert and focused during the proceedings.
Hopefully not a detriment of your health, though.
You needn't worry about that. As your archenemy, why would I undermine myself to help my opponent?
Alright, well said. Okay, this time I'm really leaving. Bye everyone! Good luck, Hu Tao.
Where to next?
We're going to Oaxaca. I think I do something else.
We are grateful for Director Hu's well wishes. Don't worry about us. Focus on your own duties.
Good luck, Hu Tao. Oh, Yoonjin! aka Miss Yoon, also aka Director Yoon. Huh? Oh, Tao, what brings you here? Oh, and Edu and Paimon too. Is this about the other day? I swear, I didn't say anything bad about you. They were just trying to find out where you gone. It's not about that. We're just here to say hi to my friend. Assuming that's alright with you. Ah, yes, of course.
Also, she brought some fortune coins for you.
Yep. Here, take a look. What are these? They are fortune coins engraved with the heart yardstick symbol. One for you, and one for Xinyan. You're the top performing artist of Liyue Harbor, and I wish you success beyond measurement. Oh, could you pass Xinya's coin to her for me? I haven't been able to find her all day, but I know she won't miss your show tonight. Thanks, Hu Tao. I really appreciate it for the coin, but how come you can't just give to her yourself this evening? She's not available. I love to, but unfortunately, I won't make it to Lantern Rite display tonight. That's the whole reason I'm here now. Oh, how come? You have something else on? Just a little thing I have to do for work. Alright. I heard Minister's Affairs announced that they will be giving an initiation ceremony tonight. Something about lighting a flame dispel the smoke. Your little work thing won't have anything to do with that, will it? You're a sharp one, Eugene. Yes, that's exactly it. Is it dangerous? Technically, but just a tiny little bit. Ed will back on me on top of that. Yeah, Hu Tao is right. Are you sure? Come on, Eugene. I guess you won't take my word for it, but if you can trust Edu, whom can you trust? I don't mean like that. Anyways, since you can make it tonight, how about I sing the Sanctification of Tao though for you right now? Does that sound good? That's fine of you, but is your offering? I don't hear a certain other what? Which one? Sorry, I'm a little bit lost. Wait, what happened? I don't hear a certain other thing instead. You know the one, right? What one? Oh, you know, the one you sung it to me before.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Is this supposed to be a riddle?
The Riddler. The opera version of Healy Tune. Oh, here's the Healy Chair, that one? The opera version of Healy Tune. We made a bet and I read that whoever lost had to sing the lyrics chosen by the winner in their own style. The result was Hyunjin's spectacular operatic versions of Healy Tune. You guys seriously need to hear it. No, I want to hear it. Oh, Hyunjin, don't tell me you're embarrassed to sing it now that Edu is here. What are you talking about? Of course not. Pretty please, Hyunjin. Just once for me. I really want to hear it again. Alright. I'll sing it out to you after the tonight's show. How about that? No, I want to hear that. Now we have Hu Tao pausing. I just love how you were so like, oh yes, we start to use this once and now we're going to use it as much as we can. Like the tears. Why? Oh, don't play dumb. You know why. Hu Tao's sassy little brat who always gets whatever she wants. Mostly because she's so adorable that no one has the heart to turn her down. La 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 la. Life is grand. Oh my god, I really love Hu Tao. Ah, you're unbelievable. Alright, I'll sing, but please do not laugh at me.
Yay! Operatic Hilly tune!
Are we actually going to hear it? Please tell me we're going to hear it, actually. Please.
大秋秋病了，二秋秋翘，三秋秋才要四秋秋啊！
She really didn't say the animation, right? Bravo! Bravissimo! Well, what do you think? Glad I drag you out now, huh? What's a pretty unique performance? I must look ridiculous. Thanks for including me, Yunjin. You're the star. We should head off now, and I still have one more person to give a fortune coin. So cute. No, wait, Hu Tao, be honest. You guys aren't hiding anything from me, are you? Of course not. To put it right out of your head. Alright, then, whenever you're done with your work, whether it's tomorrow, the day after, or whatever, please come find me again and I'll see the sanctification of Tao though for you. Hmm? Let me rephrase. Hu Tao, into the star. Promise me you'll come to see me perform someday soon, okay? Sure, you got it. Hu Tao wants to sacrifice herself. She won't, but she wants. I'll bet Edo gets already. One main restaurant. Good luck. I'll be waiting for you. I'll be waiting for this. Now she also have a pretty look with Guoba in it.
Wow, you got a new outfit too? You look amazing, Xiangling.
Oh, Guoba! Ah, you think? Then that does say about my taste. Hint, hint.
Yeah, director who has the most exquisite taste in the world.
Ah, that's so
etc.
cute. I like having one of these poses. We just saw one with Eugene. I see it's a gift from Hu Tao. Thank you, gift, technically. I thought about that Fontaine fashion designer who gave her that brief description of Xiangling.
Her work is incredible, especially this Globa hat. It's just as cute as the real Globa.
Guoba, my goat. You're my most precious boy ever. I love you. Come on, say something. Hey!
It's great seeing both of you together dressed in your new outfits. You almost look like sisters.
Not really, but they look cute. That's a given. Oh, also, Xiangling, I got a little something else too. It's a future coin. This career fortune coin is for you. May you go from strength to strength and may the one main restaurant get so many customers that it needs to be rebuilt 10 times bigger. Oh, wow.
I don't know, Hu Tao. You're kind of asking a lot of me there.
I have to be honest, like, for how popular one main restaurant sounds to be, you would expect to be like a full building or at least something bigger. Wait, I'm not done. I got 2 more coins. A family fortune, one for Xingqiu and a spirit and vigor one for Chongyun. I believe they're already left for Chenyuvel, so could you pass it on when they get back?
Why get me involved? Can't you just give these to them yourself?
I gotta work tonight, and I don't wanna keep them waiting.
Fair enough. Wait, does that mean you're involved in tonight's ceremony thing? I heard the announcement from the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
That's the one. As the ceremony is complete, Xingqiu's great-grandfather will start recover and Miss Yengar's boyfriend will get right as rain.
Wow, sounds
The alchemy is
amazing.
truly fascinating!
So, is this what's been keeping you busy these past few days? No wonder we still haven't had that meal together. I bet you barely had a moment to breathe. Once the ceremony's over, come for food with us, okay?
Do it for Guoba. Look, he's looking at you with wishing to eat his food. Please do it for Guoba. Sure thing, sounds good.
Promise you won't stand us up this time?
I promise. Edo will hold me to it.
Okay, I can get behind that. If you're a no-show, I'm sending the traveler to track you down
Ah,
and drag you back to the dinner table, kicking and screaming.
mission accepted. Great, we have a deal. We should head out now, so see you later, Shangli. See you later,
Alright,
Wolba.
we've been to
Say
3
that.
places already. Is there anyone else you want to give a coin to?
Oh, of course, surely. You did not forget about you. Oh.
Oh, you got some for us too?
Oh, cute. Obviously. Come on, let's head to Wangshin Funeral Parlor first.
I hope everything goes smoothly. And don't leave me hanging this time.
Don't worry.
Oh, Paimon's so excited. What fortune are we gonna get?
Give me a second. Aha! Found it. Here's yours, Paimon.
What does this symbol mean?
It's a treasure symbol. My wish for you is that you always have an endless supply of mora so you can eat whenever you want, whatever you want.
Wow, you get Paimon like no one else does. Thank you, Hu Tao.
No one else does.
Thank
How
you
you
so
should. And so where's mine, huh? Don't worry, I haven't forgotten you. Just give me a moment, I'll be right back. It's inside me? Wait, what? There's a funeral parlor.
Huh?
Oh,
Why'd you change back, Hu Tao?
because I've been working tonight. so I always have to be serious when it comes to work. So this is my gift. You. Look again. Do you see what's different from me before? I mean everything, but I don't know. Because the hat, okay. I mean, yes, but I was hoping a little more observant than that. Oh, okay. I just realized now. Here, there's a plum branch from you. Yeah, the branch.
Wait, isn't this the branch from your hat?
Yes, and going back further, it's from a tree that I planted myself. Edo, you have countless friends in Liyue Harbor, so I'm sure you'll get plenty of future fortune coins. I wanted to give you something different, something that will remember you of me wherever you look at it.
Paimon doesn't like the sound of that.
Okay, then I'll rephrase it. Something you can take a look on wherever you miss me. You just made it worse. What do you mean? I don't know what you're going through your head. Look, all I'm saying is, I can't be by your side 24/7 like Paimon can. There's gonna be times that we are apart.
You scared Paimon.
Do you imagine she's actually for that? I got a gift for you too. Wait, this sigil is the one from the fabled Rex coin?
You've got a great eye, Hu Tao. It's a Rex coin. Although probably not the genuine article, because the Conqueror of Demons told us he couldn't sense Rex Lapis's power in it.
But still, the honor before us was something pretty important.
Yeah, that too. So maybe it can keep you safe.
Wow, this is a really special gift. I'll take it. Thank you, Bo. I'll stay safe. Don't you worry. Anyways, it's getting late, and I have a few things to get ready before I head out to Wulwang Hill. Besides, you should probably get back to Yujing Terrace now. I know the Tianchuan is still waiting for you. Please, be careful. Don't worry, I got this. I'm actually returning to the... Okay, no.
Alright then, bye-bye! And remember, the sooner you get back, the sooner we can go for a meal together. And hear Yunjin singing.
Got it. See ya. It was so nice to spend this time with you. The Zhongli is coming! Oh, what brings you here? Not day drinking today? It will be upcoming of me to sip a tea in leisure while my employer still toils alone. Aha, so do you have a heart after all? Have you made up your mind, Director? Through our history, we fought many existential threat with whatever tools we had at disposal. Today it's no different. We have to rise to the challenge. I'll be my first time using this array, so who knows how it will go. But if I know one thing, is that I must drive death back from wherever it came from. Oh, also, Edo the Star gave me this special fortune coin. Apparently, it's the one of those Rex coins. You're more knowledgeable about this kind of thing than me though, so I appreciate your second opinion. Ah, so he gave you my coin to you. It is indeed a Rex coin. It symbolizes good fortune and may offer some of the use as a protective charm. Got it. In that case, after tonight, could you please return it to Edo for me? You wish to return the gift? For what reason? Edo reached Natlan and took a trip to the land of death while there. It must have been incredibly dangerous. He made it this far unscathed, so clearly he's blessed with good fortune. But his journey will get more dangerous each step, and that worries me. So if there's a chance this Rex coin could keep a person safe, I want to make sure that person is Edu. You'll make a good point, Director. But have you considered that Edu perhaps had similar wishes for you? That's another reason I can afford to keep it. I don't know what's going to happen tonight. If worse comes to worse, if I don't take it back, I don't want Edu to find out that the coin did work discovering into the pile of debris. What if it upset him? What if he feels like it's his fault? I couldn't bear to see him like that. You know what I mean, right, Zhongli? I fear that I do. Your concern is that the sight of coin will only make it more difficult to let go of your worldly attachments. It's like you're a mind reader. You know as well as I do that being too attached is a fatal flaw of the funeral director. It's vice and all too easy to fall prey to. But this time, I must not repeat that mistake. This is what most important have. Alright, since we are foreign, I might as well tell you the rest too. If I don't return tonight, you will no longer be a consultant, because you will be the 78th director of Wangshan Funeral Parlor. Your work is far from done, director. I fear is no one who could hope to take your place. Live in life and die in death. If my time has to come, then so be it. There's no sense resisting to the inevitable. Nevertheless, I will urge caution. Focus on the task at hand and not what transpired in the past. And do not forget the rest of that saying. Follow your heart and do what you can. Understand. Alright. It's almost time. I should get going. It's really beautiful day today. I should write a poem to capture this moment. A butterfly dances crimson bouquet, for fear of ominous rainfall that may soon show its face. One last lingering glance to the carmine hue. She lies among the petals of the garden of eternal rest, and she sets the floral incense ablaze. The lone butterfly left, but not without a trace. A fragrance remained, her butterfly's embrace. I complimented each other's poem.
Ningguang, Lanyan, we're back!
What?
So what did you want to discuss?
What? Did Papa say Wangyan instead of Lanyan? It's just me? Or... I'll let Miss Lanyan explain.
Remember how I wrote a letter back home to ask about the array? Well, I got a reply.
Oh, Paimon remembers. So was Hu Tao right? No one has to be sacrificed, right?
Unfortunately, my cousin could not give me a definitive answer on this, despite scouring the family library. But given that the array gets its power from the ley lines, she suspects that the obfuscation requirement may be a rule laid down by the mountains and the land.
What does that mean? Basically, it looks like the obfuscation of one person is mandatory after all. We can violate the laws by the ley lines. Furthermore, the Gates of Death will use to suppress the feather this time, which is Director's Hu's gate.
So, you're saying Hu Tao has to die?
Yeah, it makes sense.
If my cousin's right, and as I said, she can only speculate. But she also provided me with a method that might just be able to save Director Hu's life. See this? It's a rattan figure I made for the Director. One of many. In case you've forgotten, they work by absorbing evil energy in their owner's place, so they won't come to harm.
Yeah, well, they're breaking all the altars.
With the technique my cousin explained, I managed to connect several of these rattan figures to the gate array. That way, the feather blast will be shared evenly by everyone in the array.
Everyone has read to the plan. Genshin, Ganyu, the Conqueror of Demons, Chi-Chi, Beidou, Yelan, Lanyan and I will each hold a rattan figure. Today's Liyue draws strength from unity. This is how we quell to the ancient god's wrath with the help of Rex Lapis. This is why we cannot let the Wangshan Funeral Parlor shoulder the present crisis alone. Nevertheless, The danger possessed by the feather is not to be underestimated. The consequences could be grave and everyone between the sharing blast. We would like to request your assistance, but the choice is entirely yours. If you have any reservation, we will by no means count me in because my name is Traveler. I'm here to solve your problems. Exactly, Lanyan. I never thought that for a second.
And please, take this rattan figure. I'll link you up to the array right now.
See.
Huh? What's going on? This doesn't make any sense.
What's wrong?
I don't think I made a mistake. But it seems like I can't connect the traveler to the array.
Huh? Oh, this can't be. What's the problem?
This should work in the exact same way as the gate array. By using the power of the ley lines. But the ley lines aren't responding to the traveler.
Oh!
Almost as if they believe he doesn't exist.
Yeah, okay, no, that makes sense. We do not exist in the ley lines.
Oh, so could that be the reason?
It's true that the ley lines do not contain any information about me. Is that so? That perhaps this is simply the wheel of fate.
I've never heard of anything like that before.
Can we find some other way?
I don't know. This is the first time I've run into a situation like this. I would write to my cousin, but I think we're out of time.
Yep. Yes, Lantern Rite display will begin soon. This is frustrating, but given the situation, we have no other choice but to release Edu from this duty. We must hope that we will to share the burden on Rector Hu's shoulders, and we must have faith that she will return triumphant. Ooh. At the limited Yunjin Terrace, you spend some time staring at the Hu Tao's rattan figure in your hands in dejected silence. Before you know it, you end up in front of the Wangshen funeral parlor again. Oh, I just feel like a tragic romance. And Paima's not here. And I'm Pyro, so I have to be matching with her.
It's already dark out. Should we go head to the stage?
Oh yeah, now you're edgy as well, huh? And I'm the one who's actually in pain. Celebrate Lantern Rite ... Yeah. Maybe I can find one of my little friends from this place. Ying Cheng, I remember crashing with you all the time. No, you don't love me? Oh. Oh, Yanfei! Hurry, the Lantern Rite celebrations are about to begin. You don't wanna miss Eugene's opening show. Slow down, Yanfei, otherwise you're going to fall.
There are so many people. And I hope everything goes smoothly on Hu Tao's end so she can get back here and celebrate with us soon.
At least we got a little cameo of Yanfei. What I needed to heal my wounds. Xingyan over here, Hu Tao asked me to give you this as a fortune coin. Wow, this is for me? So, where did she go?
Lady Tianquan, the gate of initiation is now ready.
Ooh,
We are good to go.
thank you. It won't be long now. Director Hu, good luck to us both. I'm here all sad walking. Zhongli! Hello, Paimon. Happy Lantern Rite.
Oh, Zhongli! How did we not think of asking Zhongli earlier?
We are sad. Regarding the ley lines, you mean?
Yeah. How did you know that, though?
In fact, I've been waiting here for some time now. Zhongli, can you connect me to the ley lines? Oh my god! Since the issue lies with Edu's unique constitution, I'm afraid that will be of no help there.
Paimon totally thought you'd have the answer. Then why were you waiting for us?
For the coin, the director asked me to return the Rex coin to Edu. Why? It's a gesture of goodwill from the director. She wishes you your safe passage in future travels.
But what about her?
I suppose it will be up to her.
That's not good enough. Surely there's gotta be something we can do.
I don't think so. Or maybe it is, but right now, we don't know. As it happens, there's one thing that comes to mind. Namely, if the 7 and 8 gates method operates according to the principles of the ley lines, the same must also be true for the oh my god, I forgot to pronounce that again. Also be true of the obfuscation process. But since you cannot connect to the ley lines in first place, do you see that what that implies? If I can connect to the ley lines, I don't know, this kinda sus to me. The Lantern Rite is about to begin. My dear compatriots.
Oh, look! It's Lady Ningguang! Wow! I didn't know she was hosting it herself this year.
It must be because of the ceremony,
He's
right?
here.
The Ministry of Civil Affairs sent out a notice saying that this year they're doing a whole ceremony when they light up the Mingxiao lantern.
As we stand beneath this lantern-lit night sky, I would like to pay tribute to the ways of our forebears. We pray for the cleansing fire that exorcises evil, and for the peace to prevail in the nation. Let the ceremony begin! There it is, the cutscene. Oh, Sai no Tainari! Yes! Yu Jin song! Oh, yeah, the legends. I also like to see more of them. Hey, Shenhua! Hey, this clown retained the other one, I forgot his name. Shinjo Chongyu is involved with this. Nice, bravo! It's always nice to hear her sing again. Secrets of the Flame, Blessing of Homa, redeem us, deliver us from evil! Yeah! Sorry. I'm not voice actor. No!
The fire's almost out. Did we fail?
Uh-oh. I have faith in the director. Hu Tao! Wait, where am I? My time has gone. There's no avoiding death. Nor predicting the time. The duty of Wang Shen. I now fulfill. More impact frames, let's go. Oof. Oh. Butterflies. Oh, the wheels. They're getting healed. Next Lantern Rite. If you see a butterfly, that's me coming back to see you all. No, not really, she's actually going to die. The first character, playable character to be killed.
Did it work?
I believe it was a success, but...
What's wrong? You two look like you've seen a ghost.
Director Hu's rattan figure is broken.
Oh...
I can't sense her presence anymore.
What? How is that possible? You mean Hu Tao? She's... what are we gonna do? Huh?
Oh, I actually left. It would seem that he had something of breakthrough, so I sent him on his way.
A breakthrough? About what?
Yep, I'm going to for Hu Tao. I'm gonna save her. Oh yeah, I'm back, baby! I'm going for you, Hu Tao! If I can connect to the ley lines, I can neither obfuscate it by them either. That means I can take Hu Tao's place in the array and no one has to get sacrificed. As long as I can find her, that is. I don't have the Xiao vision, so I'm just me. This little Hu Tao Ratan figure. I'm gonna save my girl! Stop trapping the little Hu Tao! Leave that little girl alone! I have to do the hard work for you, huh, little Hu Tao? Why you did a little lap? What are you doing? What are you doing? My god. Oh, the stuff of Homa! Oh! Little Hu Tao! She's not here. But these are her things. Oh! Okay, we can check a lot of different things. Check the stuff of Homa. The flaming staff lies quietly in the ground, as if a word that its owner has left the world. Well, free weapon for me! She's not here, but... Sorry. Check the broken Ratan figure. Do you remember who the Ratan figure was made for? I'm sure you do. The burned altar. The fire from the altar has most gone out, but there's some stray sparks flicker and frolic between the ashes, in true Hu Tao fashion. Check the features of this tree. The crooked tree in the center of the border looks like this year's Mingxiao's lantern. There are some cracks in the middle of the trunk. They seem to lead somewhere far away. Examine the features. Are we gonna enter there? Something just flew out of your backpack. Oh! Oh? Nah, I'm Hu Tao. Cross over the other side towards the next life. No! I know the licorice, no! No, the licorice! Temporary phrase, Hu Tao. Edu, promise you'll come to save me. Or something, I could read everything. Have you seen memories? Oh, maybe it's just her memories.
Promise you won't stand us up this time?
Aww.
Okay, I can get behind that. If you're a no-show, I'm sending the Traveler to track you down and drag you back to the dinner table kicking and screaming.
Oh, God, the licorice just appeared when you walk. Ah, no. I know you're not gonna die, Hu Tao, but I'm gonna cry if you actually die. Don't worry, Hu Tao. The Traveler is coming for you. Trust me, the Traveler solves problems, please. I'm seriously gonna cry if she actually dies. It won't happen, but I'm gonna cry if it actually happens. She's crying. Grandpa? Dad? Are you here to take me to the other side? Oh! How did I study lecture? Huh? Did I do Wangshan funeral parlor proud?
Absolutely. You did 1,000,000 times better than me.
Oh.
Our little girl is the best.
Hu Tao is the best indeed. Good. Then I can join you with no regrets.
We're proud of you, little lady. But we only came to see you because we've missed you.
I miss you too. But are you saying you're not here to bring me into the afterlife?
Live in life and die in death. My child, your time has not yet come. Yes, the day of reunion will come in good time. There's no need to rush. Look, someone's here to take you home.
Another cutscene! Mi princesa, vengo a salvarte. Traveler, you're... Don't worry, I've got this. Come on, everyone is waiting for you. Come on! Woo! Oh! It's healed! Let's go! Oh, we're inside the bubble pharmacy.
How do you feel? Does anything hurt?
What happened?
You've been asleep for 2 whole days. If Baiju hadn't insisted that
2
you
whole
were
days.
just out from exhaustion, Paimon would have been worried sick. Still, it is a relief to see you finally wake up again. Guess Baiju knew what he was talking about.
When did I get here?
The night of Lantern Rite, of course. Hu Tao carried you here on her back.
Oh.
Paimon was so worried to see you unconscious. Thankfully, Zhang Li was there too, and he said you'd be fine. That being said, why did you sneak off without saying a word? Were you trying to beat Hu Tao's record for running away and getting stranded in the border?
It was an emergency.
Yeah, Paimon knows. Hu Tao told us the whole story. Sounds like you did something pretty amazing. You've had a lot of visitors over the last couple of days. Zhang Li, Ningguang, Lan Yan, and pretty much everyone else you could think of.
Pretty much everyone from the Liyue cast. And maybe adding Madame Ping, Yingar, Timeus! Are they still here?
Most of them have probably left by now, but Hu Tao's still waiting out in the main room. She's been there the whole time.
Oh.
Anyway, you stay in bed and get some rest. Paimon will go get Baiju to take a look at you.
Papa has to be angry because I left her. I mean, what can I say? Need to save your girl, Paimon. Don't try it. Just that you feel something cool against your face. Something. One more time. Guess who? I recognize the dulcet tones anywhere, Shockley. Happy Lantern Rite, Director Hu. Good, you still recognize me. So, the feather didn't fry your brain. I'm so glad. Looks like I can stop worrying now. Oh, your eyes are shining! Ooh, ooh. Welcome back, my hero. You are the real hero. Don't be silly. It's just the two of us here. You really want to talk in glib pleasantries? Cause I cannot clip you any day of any week if you wanna do this way. Alright, so how are you holding up? I'm doing great. There's a certain someone Baiju gave me a checkup too. You look remarkably well too, considering that you went through. But you're sure you're well enough to live yet? You only make things worse if your power go through before you'll fully heal. I'll be fine. I'm the Traveler. I'm here to solve your problems. Well, sure, I hope so. You know, I was really surprised you came to rescue me. You took such a huge risk. When did you become so reckless? Ooh, I learned from the best, Director Hu. Hey, look, Liver Howard looks pretty from this angle. Let's see. What's everyone doing at this hour? Those kids look like they're in a hurry. I bet they're racing next to each other to the fortune coin. Ah, that lady over there. Her cheeks are so red. Is she caught in sun? Yes. Show me when we're her lovers so they can go off to get some fireworks together. Yes, I know who. Who are they? The beautiful Fatui ship. My favorite. 10 out of 10. Such a marvelous view. It really puts me in poetic mood. Okay, I got something. A fresh festivities fill the streets, while lanterns light the sky like countless times before. I dwell not on the twist and day of bygone years, but remember this, that with each new day, I receive the gift of life once more. ¡Qué poética! Thank you, Edu. Happy Lantern Rite. Cute.